Do it live.
Okay.
Oh, Future Cowboy.
No.
We'll do it live.
Oh,
Do it live.
Okay.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Nice shades there, buddy.
All in. All
Thing
in.
sucks.
All in. We're all in with.
Here we go! Buck, here we go! Here we go!
4,
Here we
3,
go.
2,
Here we
1.
go! Yeah, here we go!
As my wife so elegantly put it, tonight we know about the NFL future. Hello, everybody. Terry Bennett, intern Noe the Bro, as we're going to be talking. Why is that still going?
I just see the.
Oh, it might have been studio wife listening.
Okay.
Anyway, it is Draft NFL 2026 as they're announcing all the people on the show and everything. I'm excited. I really am. I think, because Dallas, of course, has 2 draft picks, which we're happy about. But also, I think this is going to be one of those years where the draft's going to be wildly all over the place.
Yeah, I think it.
You have the feed going?
Oh shit. I mean, shoot. Darn.
No, it's cool. I was like, where the hell is that
Well, at least we can
coming
hear each
from?
other. Okay,
At
sorry.
least we know we sound elegant
Yes.
tonight. We might be a few shots in, just saying.
I'm excited for this, man. I read no feel. Like we talked about this earlier. It could either have the most trades in the first round in NFL history,
Yep.
or have possibly no trades at all. But we do know that there are 6 teams that don't have a first round pick. I think at least one of them trades back in to the first round.
I don't know who Kells is, but Kells is doing the national anthem.
I thought you were in touch with the youth, sir.
I mean, they all look like her. All right.
You like to be really
shit.
in touch with them?
Is this Joe Willis all over again?
Yeah.
I'm going to start hitting on all the...
I think
I'm going to
she's
be
of
like
age.
Russell Brand and admit that I've had a relationship with a 16-year-old woman. But it's all right because in England, that's legal, so it's fine. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure that she's of age.
Is she, I guess, a singer?
I have no idea who she is. I'm also out of touch with current pop culture, so
My pop culture, I've always said this. Our pop culture ended the summer of 2012 or 2013, where we would listen to Blurred Lines and It's My Party by Miley Cyrus every time we hung out, especially once we found the X-rated Blurred Lines video.
Oh yeah,
Look that up, folks.
yeah.
That one model, them some perfect. They're almost as perfect as an offensive tackle. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Like a Cowboys drafting offensive tackle in the first round today.
I don't know why you like to do things like this to me. I don't know why you want to hurt me with all these things. But what we're going to be doing tonight is what we did last year and what we did 2 years ago. And that's we're going to be hanging out, watching the draft. But we have added something that's going to become a staple to any hangout of football games. At 99 Proof, seriously, we need to get a sponsorship. So we don't know how we're going to do these, but there's 19 shots in here because Studio Wife had 1. We're going to figure out why we have to take them, and we're going to not know what we're grabbing. And in fact, we're going to start that right now. Grab a shot.
Blind grab.
Blind grab. I got cinnamon.
I got peppermint.
Oh, we both got the crappy mint. Oh, wow. Here we go. To the NFL draft we go.
I was intimidated, but no, I'm not. These were frozen.
Yeah, the peppermint are what?
These were frozen.
Yeah, I put them in the as soon as I bought. See, that's the thing. It's so cool. We went to one of the small town liquor stores.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to get these before. I like these. My studio wife hates them, but I love them.
Yeah.
They're perfect to sip on, and you get a quicker buzz. But if you're just sipping, you're not like getting too far. So anyway, so I'm like, I'm gonna buy this bucket, and the lady was like, you can just pull this off and you just throw ice in the bucket. And I was like,
fantastic,
genius. So that's what we did. So these have been iced. They're cold, and all liquor tastes better when it's cold. That's a fact.
Okay.
All right. So I've got to step away for a second. I got to go get my phone. I don't know why. I don't know where my phone went. It's in there. So go over the seven depth chart of the Cowboys. Tell us about the 7th offensive lineman on Dallas and why he's going to be good. Now we'll be right back.
I will not be doing that, but I will be going over.
Oh, it's right.
You okay, buddy?
I told you we had a few shots. Shut up.
Oh, did you find your phone? Oh, good job.
I know one thing I didn't need to do that.
Aw. The host is so pretty.
Thank you.
Well, the Cowboys, as we're fans of, have 2 first-round picks that we're fans of, but Terry, the host, and me, the commissioner pro intern Noe, feel that the Cowboys might trade at least one of those picks because there are some really good options. The Cowboys do need help on the defensive side. They did hire a defensive coordinator in Christian Parker, a young guy out of Philadelphia. He emphasizes secondary, specifically safeties. So maybe the rumor has been Cowboys will trade up to 6 to get safety Caleb Downs out of Ohio State.
Yep.
There's just many rumors. Like as of today, right, a few hours before the draft starts.
Oh yeah, big news.
Yeah, George Pickens, the man who broke out with the Cowboys last season after being traded from Pittsburgh, signed a franchise tag for
But that can mean 2 things. Either, hey, he's happy to play on the tag, or not happy, but why fight it?
Yeah.
Or the Cowboys are looking to trade him and he has to sign the tag. Now, the reason I don't think that's happening is I think if you're going to trade him as he signs that, you just announce it. Like you say, it's like the NBA player sign and trade. That's all it is. On a tag, you can sign and trade a player. So I think if that was going to happen, I think that they would have just announced we've signed him and now we're trading him to the blah, 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 blahs. I want George Pickens back. 1-year deal. I still don't think doesn't mean you have to commit to him past next year. You could re-tag him the next year if you feel that he's still everybody wants to talk about like Dak money, and I get it, but I always thought Dallas kind of played it smart. You tagged him twice to make sure because he was coming off injuries, inconsistencies, and such like that. So I think that's what they're doing with Pickens. They're going to tag him and just see how he does.
No, I agree. I loved Pickens as a Cowboy last year. He was such a great dynamic weapon as wide receiver. I liked how he was comparable to CeeDee Lamb, where CeeDee Lamb was in this role was more of a possession receiver. You had Pickens more the dynamic receiver. I loved it. I kind of hope he does sign a long-term deal with the Cowboys, but I get the idea of trading away a mid-20s superstar at a position player. Obviously, as Cowboy fans, we experienced that last season with Micah Parsons, but in this case, it'll be on the offensive side, wide receiver. I just hope we get equal value in return. But I hope he remains a Cowboy. I liked what I saw last season.
Yeah.
I just wanted to continue.
And I will say this. I think there is, because Jerry has been very open about it's going to be really hard to have 2 wide receivers at that monetary value, even with the cup going up and such. I think there is a world where Dallas in 2 years keeps George Pickens and lets CeeDee Lamb walk. Because look, CeeDee Lamb, by all accounts, has had 2 really good seasons the last 2 years, but they have been step downs. Now, of course, this past year he missed some games, or was it last year? I know he's missed some games with injury, but still, that's part of it. His career or his stats have not been as good as they were 2 years ago. So I do think there's a world where Dallas says, all right, Pickens is the guy we're going to go with. We'll sign him because I think Pickens is either 1 year younger or they're the same age. So I do think there's that. By the way, most of the final drafts that don't have trades have the Cowboys taking Mansour Delaney with the LSU cornerback. All jokes aside about Morris Claiborne, I would be very happy with that pick. I think he is the best corner in the draft this year.
Yeah, there's the thing. Cowboys should not draft a LSU cornerback in the first round or a Michigan defensive lineman in the first round just because of past history failures. But yeah, Delane seems like pure fire, 100% the guy the Cowboys should take if he's available, especially with our secondary concerns. You know, we don't really have strength at cornerback. We have Ravel. We have we just not too much going. Deron Bland. Like, we don't have too much depth at that cornerback position. And if you have an elite cornerback, definitely should take him. I know Christian Parker, the new defensive coordinator, is going to emphasize secondary strength, and I feel that that's where Cowboys will go with both picks in the first round if Cowboys stay pat. Now, when we look at our drunk drafting picks that you see it right now, when we get to the Cowboys, you're going to look at my pick for number 12, and it'll be a head scratcher. It was more to just mess with Terry, but
But you're
I do like the guard.
Yeah,
and I feel like he's
I like
gonna
the guard
go,
too. I admit that.
and I feel like he's gonna go to Philadelphia, who could really use a guard, or a Kansas City, who could really use an interior lineman, and they're gonna flourish and become a Hall of Famer. But then we're over here criticizing them going to the Cowboys. You know,
I'm trying to figure out how to work this to where we can have both the. That's some really cool stuff the way they do this now.
what?
I'm trying to get the everybody's watching. You're not. You can't. Usually you watching the thing here, but we're
Oh, yeah.
watching the draft. So I have the screen over here and I have it here, and I'm trying to share both the ESPN pick and our drunk drafting pick, so we can kind of monitor
Okay.
them through the night. And
I'm
that's.
seeing it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I've got to figure out the best way I want to do the how I want to do this.
Okay. Well, we have some
I think
time.
the best is.
I think it's right before 7 o'clock, so we got some time.
Maybe we'll do it like this.
Oh, speaking of the Cowboys, what are your predictions of the Cowboys in the first round? Will they make a trade or not?
I don't want them to make a trade unless they're able to keep the 20th. I love Caleb Downs. I love David Bailey. I love Baines. I love Sonny Styles. I love all those guys, but one of those and losing the 20th is not going to make this defense complete. We talked about it on the drunk draft episode. There are at least 7 positions, in my opinion, that could be up for play in the Cowboys. So the way you do that is you harvest picks. Now, if you want to trade the 20 and get a second and a third when you don't have a second, as long as it's a high second, I'm fine with that. But I don't want them trading the 12th and the 20th. The one that I've seen that I loved, I don't mind giving like a team like the Browns the 12th for their 6th, I think it's 6th, and then a first round next year. I'm fine with that. You have time to harvest that pick back. But you've got to, in my opinion, make 2 picks in the first round this year.
So 2027 appears to be a very strong class. So getting an extra pick in 2027 would be a great move by any team. And I just see Zach Taylor, or is it John? No, Zach Taylor, the Hall of Fame defensive end for the Miami Dolphins back in the late 90s and 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor. We'll just call him Taylor. I just saw him in the background. Mekhi Lemon. I'm looking at him right now. I think he's going to be a really good possession receiver in the NFL.
I think he can be, but it's one of those where he won the Biletnikoff. So a lot of people, the Biletnikoff's kind of like the Heisman. It's not always the guy that's going to be pro ready. It's just he had the best stats in college. Yeah. Now he's in a Lincoln Riley system, and that's going to always help the ball flow to him. But I like the production he did. Like he had a very efficient. He was one of the top 10 in catches, like not dropping the ball, the extra data that everybody does now. And so I'm like you. I think he could be very, very good in the NFL.
I just had a memory
Jalen
fart.
Waddle.
It's Jalen Waddle. Yeah,
He'll very much like a Jalen Waddle.
Okay, that's a great comparison. And going back to Miami, also Miami, Jason Taylor was the guy I was referencing earlier. Yeah, and so now ESPN is showing the 6 teams that don't have a first round pick.
I don't know if any of these feel the need to move up.
The Bengals became the 6th team this past week
Yes.
as they traded their number 10 pick to the New York Giants for defensive tackle, 28-year-old All-Pro Dexter Lawrence. I like that move for both teams, to be honest with you, because the Bengals can't draft for crap, but the Giants really need extra picks.
Okay. So this is one of those weird things. We say that, but they drafted Joe Burrows. They drafted Jamar Chase. They drafted T. Higgins.
Those were easy picks.
They drafted Joe Mixon.
Okay, that was a good pick.
And I'm not saying you're wrong, but again, it's the same thing with Dallas. Dallas, you can take the last 15 years of data and say Dallas is not great at picking. You can also take the last 15 years of Dallas and say Dallas is really good at picking. Because when they hit hard. Mm-hmm. But then you get the Taco Charltons, the Maisie Smith, the Maurice Claiborne. I always felt Claiborne was one of those that he almost was like Terrence Newman 2.0. He wasn't bad. he just wasn't worth the draft pick. And we had that big discussion about Terrence Newman the other night. I love Terrence Newman. He's one of my favorite Cowboys. I loved watching him play. But you could also say he got drafted too high for the production that he put out in his career.
I mean, you could go back with the Bengals. You could say Kajana Carter, Shamar Stewart, as of right now. I mean, and there's a number of other players. They had was it like an offensive tackle from Baylor? Or it was another person that again, the Bengals don't really draft too
Oh, no,
well
they don't.
overall.
I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah. Okay, Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, I was
He
about to
is
say.
the top 2 running backs are Jeremiah Love and then his backup.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Jeremiah Love goes in the top 10?
Yeah, I don't see him getting past the Giants. I think look,
Okay.
I know everybody loves the Cam Scatterboo, and I think Cam Scatterboo has a place in the league, but that's not your lead back.
Okay.
Now, will they be willing to draft the first round? I don't know. We'll see.
The reason why I say this is because someone like the Titans, who are kind of projected to get Jeremiah Love, they need more of a wide receiver, tight end dynamic player.
You think?
More than a running back.
That's
I
a
think,
good point, actually.
I really think running back is good for this year because they still have Tony Pollard. I think they should really go Sadiq, and I think I have him as my pick for the Titans at number 4. But well, we'll see.
You and I have talked about this. I think that guy is borderline going to be an impact tight end like a Antonio Gates.
Yep.
Like
Roger Goodell looks like he lost some weight here.
it's all the lack of eating for the booze.
Yeah.
By the way, I love that Roger Goodell's the only commissioner that now leans into the booze.
Gary
You got to do it, dude. You got to just lean into it. Just be like,
Gary
yep.
Bettman would do so well if he just did that. That's the hockey commissioner. Roger Goodell is doing what Hulk Hogan did in the 90s.
As we watched that.
As we watched the Hogan documentary before we came on live for the show. I'm glad the draft is traveling to different cities. You and I have a great experience 8 years ago when we went to
when we had our kiss.
when we had our kiss.
I mean, what?
And then after the kiss, we went to the
Whataburger in the draft.
And then after the after the Whataburger, we went to the draft. That was a great experience. It was a bucket list for me. I'm pretty sure it's a bucket list for you, like a bucket we have here with the 99 proof.
99 problems, but a proof ain't one. Yeah, it's funny you say that because one of the pages that I like, Helmet Addict, great Facebook page. I throw a lot of old school helmets up. They were doing the whole, don't you miss when the draft was on Saturday? And I do miss that. It was cool when the first round was on Saturday morning. But man, if you get to go, and I said this many times, we are literally sitting where we were by a Washington fan, a Eagle fan, a Giant fan, and we weren't talking crap to each other. We were all just talking players and who gets who and where do you think these guys go. And it was legitimately football nerdgasm.
Yeah.
Like it was because you weren't worried about winning or losing. It was just talking about how are you building these rosters. Okay, these things, I hate this kind of
Well, only because like you think if I was a Pittsburgh fan there, I'm like, okay, thank you for yelling, but we've been 9-8 and 10-7 for God knows how long. We want you to probably leave Pittsburgh right now, even though we love the good memories you provided for the Steeler Nation.
I like Mike McCarthy there. I said it many times. Mel Blount, that's a legend right there.
Yeah. He's a guy that changed NFL rules because of how dominant he was. And he was rocking the bald head look back in the 70s, which was very progressive at the time.
As we're doing all the Steelers legends.
You know, not Tony Dorsett. Drew Pearson's going to be up here making the pick.
Supposedly, now that hasn't been confirmed, but rumors are that Tony Dorsett, who is from Pittsburgh and played at the University of Pittsburgh and won a national championship. In fact, he became the only player to win a national championship in a Super Bowl basically in a calendar year, which is kind of cool. Supposedly, they're supposed to be here. But usually when they do that, they won't be here till like third or fourth round. The first round's really the only that they. I don't think they ever let anybody but Goodell in the first round, right?
Typically, yeah.
Big.
They have Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah.
Oh, Bradshaw's looking actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You want to talk about an interesting thing? If you're not very well versed in the Pittsburghs in the 70s, and all you know is Terry Bradshaw on Fox, he's awesome. Been there doing it since 1995 or 94, the first year they had it. And you think of him as a Hall of Famer, you would not understand that he had a very much love-hate relationship with the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base.
Oh, yeah, and rightfully so, because as I told you, there wasn't many dominant quarterbacks in the 70s. And I would say Terry Bradshaw is one of those guys because he was more of a game manager for the first 2 Super Bowls because they had a strong defense and strong running game. I would give him credit, though, for the second half of the 70s because he became an MVP in the late 70s. The Steelers offense relied more on him because the running back started to age a little bit. Rocky Blyer, Franco Harris started
the defense started to age a little bit.
The defense really started to age a little bit, too. But, you know, they still got their 4 Super Bowls in the 90s, so I can't deny Bradshaw being a Hall of Famer. But the 70s were not, in my opinion, dominated by great quarterback play. I just think it was more like charisma of the quarterbacks, the personalities. Ken Stabler, Bradshaw, Staubach. Staubach he got to 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So you can't deny that.
It blows my mind that Roger Staubach never was the MVP of the league.
Any year, yeah.
I think that is how high the league held Tom Landry. That some of the same thing we talk about Dallas linebackers. Why aren't more Dallas linebackers in the 70s in the Hall of Fame? Well, because everybody says, well, Landry built this system that funneled everything to the linebackers, so they were just there to tackle. Yeah. I don't think it's fair. Mario Scott talking about it because he's a Tennessee fan. He lives in Tennessee. Says Nashville draft was crazy, but I didn't go. I went to see Endgame.
Thank you for joining, Mario.
So what do you think, Mario? It turns out that maybe former Titans head coach Mike Vrabel was banging Rossini all the way back when he was a Titans head coach. Do you think the NFL said they're not investigating, but with the new pictures coming out, do you think? I don't think I don't know what you could say he did wrong other than made the league look bad, which that is a thing. You sign these, but I do think the NFL might do something now that these new photos from like 6 years ago come out.
Oh, especially, it went from them meeting as friends, multiple people there to cooperate, to Diana Rossini resigning from her position, to Mike Vrabel seeking counseling because this has been a troubling time. And because he's supposed to be here during draft weekend, and he's not. So I just feel like they caught themselves in a lie, and now they're backtracking.
I want to say this. I don't mean anything about the whole affair. I don't care. But your head coach not being there for the draft, does that tell you that he doesn't have anything to do with the player personnel part? Which that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I do feel like it's kind of weird.
And with the Patriots, it was a changing of the guard after Bill Belichick was let go because he was the head coach and general manager, but after he was gone, the Patriots started to have more of a structure, like a modern front office. So they had their own general manager. They had the head coach who reports to the general manager who reports to the owner, which is more of the common modern NFL. So he really doesn't need, like, the general manager knows what Mike Vrabel wants.
Yeah.
So he'll act, the general manager will act accordingly.
By the way, the Raiders are officially on the clock with 5 minutes left. We can't show video, of course. The funny thing is some of y'all, because y'all are watching ESPN on there I have the thing going, it'll sometimes be ahead of the actual video feed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think we have food arriving.
Yeah, we'll be eating food on the show, folks. You're going to have to deal with it if you want us to get drunk.
Okay, the Raiders look happy. Raiders have about 4 minutes left to make their pick. I mean, they really had,
I like the idea I heard. If you have a first-round pick, and if you draft that pick within so many minutes, you get an extra 7th round pick for being quick and efficient.
I like that.
Because some of these guys know what they want and they're just sitting on the clock. And I'm not saying it's bad. Hey, you get, especially for a team that maybe doesn't get talked about as much during the year, you get that 15-minute or whatever it is window where you're just being talked about. But I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, okay, you get a first pick within 5 minutes, you get a 7th round. You can go grab your food if you want. I'll go get mine here in a minute.
I like seeing Studio
Dog's deciding on what food she wants.
Oh, the smells are aromatic.
Hey, studio wife, can you bring us some paper towels? Oh, dang,
she already
scared the
knew.
hell out of me.
And Whataburger ketchup, which is a little bit spicy.
Did she label our food?
Oh, this is fantastic. This is like 5-star hotel. This is like 5-star restaurant.
I was wondering why she was in there.
Michelin star.
I was wondering why earlier she was singing "Massa got me working." Don't worry, I paid her in
Okay.
Tawaka. Oh, by the way, intern Noah the Pro, how are you doing? What are you drinking?
I'm doing fantastic. And today I'm doing Irish whiskey.
Ah,
It's called Dark Hedges.
are you gonna start singing like the dude in Sinners?
Oh, great movie. It's Irish whiskey. It's finished in cognac cask. It is 40% alcohol. Yeah, I hope you get to try it. This is my first time trying it. It's under $30.
Oh, it's under 30?
Yes, sir. Right under 30, like 29 something.
I'm not drinking vodka tonight.
Okay. But I'm going to ask you also, how are you doing and what are you drinking?
I'm doing well. We watched the Hulk Hogan series all in one. I was actually that thing, and I get it now. We talked about the one thing about and it started with George. Here we go. Hang on.
Pick is in. Raiders, first pick. Are they going to trade out? I'm already predicting they're going to trade out or get Mendoza.
The Raiders select wide receiver Alexander Wright.
You monster.
Oh, by the way, I'm drinking Tawaka tonight, and then 99 proof.
Okay. The most easy pick ever.
Now, did you make sure you got those are both blue cheese? Yes. Now the draft begins because we
Yes.
knew that one.
Yes.
Everybody knew that one. I still feel the Jets get it. So why wouldn't the Jets go with a cornerback, seeing as they didn't have an interception all year?
Because they need an edge rusher that can create the turnover.
And
The
that's
edge
a
rusher can redirect the throw of a quarterback, which can cause an interception.
Isn't that the chicken or egg?
Yes. I still feel that Mendoza got gypped there because maybe I'm projecting. Because if I was in Mendoza's position, I would have wanted to cross the stage, shake hands with the commissioner, Roger Goodell. I think it'll be a special moment.
Mario Scott brings up a good point. Diana was breaking Titan stories when he was the coach. Frank the Tank says Terry chews with his mouth open. Yeah, I'm a mouth breather, brother. I just want to say I watched Hulk Hogan and I feel like he was unjustly hurt. What's wrong that he likes his good friend Donald Trump? You know, Donald's doing a lot of good things. Now, I don't like what he says, but you know, the gas prices are down, inflation is down. We haven't been in any new wars. You know, we're not sitting at a straight just holding everybody hostage.
Nor would I start any wars.
Nor would I start any wars. I've solved 75 wars this year. I gotta respect Donald Trump. He's like, okay, y'all won't give me the Nobel Peace Prize? I want to start blowing shit up. So I have to ask Frank the Tank, how do you feel about one of the most wholesome guys in the NFL is leading the Las Vegas Raiders?
Are you talking about Kirk Cousins or are you talking about Fernando Mendoza?
Yes.
Okay.
All for that has been okay. You know, everybody likes the joke and call Dak the Black Cousins.
Yeah.
Isn't Mendoza just the Hispanic cousins?
Yes, the Cuban cousins.
The Cuban cousins.
CC.
I like that.
Yeah, the Cuban cousins. This is going to be fantastic. The jokes are going to be great. But I hope they do well because you and I both love the Raiders.
Yes.
As much as we crap on Frank, we don't care that he hates the Cowboys for whatever reason, but we love the Raiders. It's great uniforms, great tradition, great history.
Oh, I've always said again. I don't hate any team. There's a.
I hate one.
I don't have all these helmets up just for the show. I was collecting these. Most of these are 20 years old. I just love NFL. I always loved the AFC West, and it was always shown in East Texas. It was a 3:00 game. That was the standard 3:00 game. There's nothing better than Denver in November, and I think they're doing. Are they doing a dome stadium? I know Buffalo is, and I get why Buffalo is.
Yeah,
but
they want to host the Super Bowl.
There's
too.
nothing better than Denver November on a 3:00 game, and the sun's just shooting, brightly in the sky. By the way, there's a possible Bronco fan listening named Cody. We hope you are. He works with Studio Life.
Oh, is he the coworker that she told you not to worry about?
Oh no, that was the other three guys.
Okay.
They're in the living room right now. It's weird too. They said something about
the shirtless guy. The shirtless guy
yeah,
that
they
passed.
said something about an underwear party. I don't know. I'm not hip these days.
All right. Well, the Jets have the next pick. They have
And their pig is in.
2 picks in the next or in the top 16. I think they should keep them. They did not have an interception this past season, which is insane. I think they go with an edge rusher.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is it Reese or is it Bailey?
I think both are going to be really successful. I don't think you're going to. Whoever picks who's going to be sad. I don't think this is one of those where one's going to be, completely 1,000% better.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but we'll see.
I will tell you what, though. Despite anything, every year the Jets fan base comes to these drafts prepared. They're so passionate. I feel for Jet fans. I know as a Cowboy fan, I really wish the Cowboys had done them better in the last 30 plus years, but the Jets, come on. The Buffalo Sabres broke the curse this year. Break the curse in football. Make the playoffs. Do well for your fan base. They're such a great fan base.
That's a good point. I'm going to grab my food.
Go for it.
So you might get to. Don't worry,
Oh,
you might get to
pick is in.
Pick.
Oh, why are you pushing that over to me?
Oh, to put my food right here. Don't overthink it, brother. Oh, wait, she called me an intern.
Got him.
Asshole, and she's laughing.
With the second pick, David Bailey.
Good pick, Jets.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, next week, or just go ahead and tell to the people, we'll do a draft recap show
Next week, the Outdrank the Coverage will be doing a draft recap. We'll recap how the Cowboys did. We'll recap how everybody really did, the highs and the lows of the draft.
Can we do a Thursday happy hour on that one? Is your schedule free?
I can double check, but I'm pretty sure I'll be free.
We'll do it one day. Let's do it live. I'm really enjoying us doing the live content on anything current. I like doing the past stuff recorded because we can do inserts. Well, hello, Studio Dog.
So I think this is the highest ranked Texas Tech player ever drafted. Number 2 pick,
Yeah,
David Bailey. Hey, Texas Tech had a great season. Thanks to Cody Campbell and the transfer portal, they were able to acquire so many great assets this past offseason, and it led them to a number 4 ranking and a bye in the playoffs. You have something you want to say, sir?
That's going to win trivia contest. Who's the highest drafted Raider? Because what everybody's going to immediately think. Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
People will forget where he was drafted because of where he is. Senior Sack, I think, was like 5th or 6th.
Tyrese Wilson or
No, Senior Sack from the early 80s, the Steelers thing. He was starting out really good, and then he got in a car wreck and paralyzed.
Oh, yeah.
He just died a couple years ago.
Yeah. I remember. Very sad. Well, the Raiders also got a Red Raider defensive end. It was Tyrese Wilson. He's still with I think it's Tyrese Wilson's. Tyree Wilson. I apologize to Red Raider.
He's been considered a little bit of a disappointment, though, right?
So far, yeah. I think he'll be going into year 3 this season.
Frank says, I don't hate the Cowboys. I'm the most objective social media expert there is.
Oh, okay. Mr. Arlington Cowboys.
I just don't understand why y'all hate that. Like, it's weird to me that Houston folks and y'all hate Dallas.
And we don't even think about them. Maybe that's the reason why they hate us so much. They hate us because they ain't us?
There we go.
All right. So top 2 picks are in.
Hey, by the way, good job.
I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to take a small shot.
No, we said we weren't doing it for those.
I don't know. I kind of want to change the rules as we go. So I said that Terry should take a shot for every wrong pick he makes. So far, I'm 2 for 2. I plan on going 30 for 30.
You're going to be on ESPN?
Yep. 30 for 30.
So you're going to miss the other 2?
Yes, I'm going to miss the other 2. But that's by design because I just want to do 30
You
for
wanna
30.
start
30 for 30.
Love the draft hats this year, by the way. God dang it, this keeps messing
That is
up.
a nice Jets hat.
It's weird, though, they didn't go with the black belt. All right, so I will cast. I'll do a shot.
Don't have to do a full shot.
Did you get them wrong? Yep. Wait, yours or mine?
Can you go ahead and send them over to me
Huh?
if you don't mind?
They're all 10 wings. Are you sure you got the right ones for me, though?
Appreciate you.
And you got his is boneless because he's a little bitch.
Okay, we don't need this hate speech. Thank you very much.
Abby's the dog's in here doing draft research for us.
Thank you.
I'm doing apples, by the way.
Noe the Pro. Noe the Pro. Thank you. Man, Studio Wife is the best.
The people's studio wife is only an arm.
No, thank you very much. Terry the Terry the bitch. Oh. You did the whole thing. I didn't ask you to do the whole thing. All right. So we got food. So it'll be the annoying thing we'll be eating while we be talking. We be talking and we be eating. Oh,
Ooh.
that's good.
Man, the wings are hitting tonight.
Hitting like OJ 1994.
Wow.
That's
All
good.
right, so the Cardinals are on the clock. They too are looking for an edge.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
could see them
The
doing.
MVP, Studio Life.
I could see them doing. I already had one, babe. I could see them doing a curveball and drafting Jeremiah Love.
They said,
need
quotes,
a
that
running
they're not
back.
going to get a running back.
I know, but they need a running back.
Yeah, they do.
Connors, I love the resurgence, but I mean he's got like a year left.
I love his story. He overcame cancer, had a great career with the Steelers, had a great career with the Cardinals. Probably going to play another 2 years. All right. So I got the 10 boneless mango habanero.
Mm-hmm.
Terry, what'd you get?
I got bone in,
Okay.
7 original and 3 Hawaiian.
Ooh, nice. I didn't know you could do 7 and 3. I thought it was like half
You
and
can
half.
break it up however you want by 10.
Oh, nice.
You can do 9 and 1, 8 and 2.
Nice.
I was your girlfriend does on Fridays. 9 and 1.
9 and 1. Pick is in Cardinals. I love that. So there was one year I was watching. I loved it because every team was like pick is in within 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what year it was, but yeah, I love that.
And the best thing they did is when they shortened the draft because it had gotten ridiculous before when it was 15 or 20 minutes
Yeah.
every time.
It looks like the Cardinals are going to go with Arvell Reese, Jeremiah Love. Excuse me.
I don't know, they're just talking about him.
I say Reese. You say Noah.
Yeah.
We both probably going to be wrong. You want
Right, Arizona's a team that you just don't know.
Okay, so we're going to both be wrong, possibly. You want to split a shot?
I'm good.
Okay. But
Yeah, you're right. Roger looks good.
Oh, he lost a little bit of weight.
We were watching the Cowboys on Netflix, man, and back in '94, he was kind of chunky dunky. Did you see that?
Yep. Running back Jeremiah Love. I will do a drink.
Dude,
Cheers.
everybody called that. Arizona saying we don't want a running back. Everybody said they're going to get a running back. They're
Yep.
going to get a running back. I like it. I think it's a great move for the Cardinals.
It's a long-term move for the Arizona. They need some firepower on offense outside of like we like Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. We like Wilson and Harrison Jr. at wide receiver. Definitely love McBride at tight end. They have a solid enough offensive line, but the one thing they really do need is some firepower on running back. Connor always gets hurt. Answer: get someone 10 years younger, and Jeremiah Love. I love it.
I think it's
Pun
a great
intended.
move. I think this is a move that now, unfortunately, they're in a very tough division, but they might be sneaky good this year.
I mean, if they get to 7-8 wins, that's huge progress.
No, I mean, like, could be contending for the playoffs sneaky good.
Can you scroll the picks a little bit further down?
Yeah, well.
Okay, so obviously both of our drunk draft picks are busted. Our whole bracket, if you want to call it, busted.
Oh, I guess I'm going to have to refresh it. I think that
Oh,
was the
okay.
problem we had last year. It doesn't, for some reason, post it live.
Oh, okay.
All right, so the Giants now, Tennessee now will be next.
They were projected to get Love. A lot
Yeah.
of people said, I think they might go with my projection of Sadiq.
I think this kid's going to be special.
It definitely it's not going to be a running back for Tennessee. I think they're going to go ahead and get.
Oh,
Okay.
funny.
So Robert Saleh is their head coach now. So he's a defensive-minded head coach. They might go defense.
Mhm.
They might go Sonny Styles. They might. I don't know who they'll go with, but I feel they should go with Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end out of Oregon.
The funniest thing is the next running back off the board will probably be from Notre Dame as well in the late first, probably more early second. I tell you what, I'd be really scared if Seattle drafts Jadarian Price.
Yeah, but like 90% sure the Seattle is going to trade out of that pick. Seattle has the last pick in the first round, but I'm almost positive they're going to trade out just to get better value. But yeah, Jadarian Price is the number 2 rated running back in this draft. He's also the backup running back for Jeremiah Love at Notre Dame. Solid running back though. He's definitely going to be a starter in the NFL for years to come. It's just I'm trying to see where he's going to end up. Trying to see is it.
Oh, people are not happy with this draft pick on the show.
It might be kind of a reach, but I'm on the YouTube. I'm not getting any of the reactions. Are you on like L4 or just restream?
No, I was talking about them, the guys on the show.
I mean, they probably should have went defensive, but they got an offensive head coach in Mike LaFleur. They replaced Jonathan Gannon. They're gonna try to be as offensive savvy as possible. I get it. If it was me, I would have went defensive, but
I mean, it's also the conversation of is a running back valued at 3. I mean, Barkley, who's had an amazing season, and they won a Super Bowl. You look at the totality of his career, was he worth the pick? That's debatable. Again, I think that's the biggest thing with running backs now. Dude, you knocking off a cowboy helmet?
I didn't touch anything.
Why'd you knock the white cowboy helmet off?
The wrong helmet?
You don't have to worry about it right now, dude. All right, so I guess this is technically the first surprise of the draft, though everybody was telegraphing that. No, it goes right there. Don't worry about it. Just put it on the ground. I'll put it up later.
I like to respect the Cowboys.
Yep. As I said, don't worry about the helmet.
Guess I'm too stubborn. I guess I'm too stubborn.
Are your wings okay? The drink fell, but I don't think it's leaking or anything. All right, the Titans picker's in. I do kind of feel like this might have curveball their draft because I do really think they were going to look at Love. Go tight end.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Not that anybody cared. Okay. I think it's Reese. What do you think?
Yeah. I think you punt if you didn't get what you wanted.
But what do they go with Caleb Downs?
I think he's going to be a special player.
I think he will be too. But do the Titans need him?
We'll see what Mario's reaction is here in a second.
I think the fans are at this point where they actually like Roger Goodell.
Oh, I think they do. I think they enjoy that he's like Vince McMahon now.
Yep. Wide receiver Cornell Tate off the board.
Holy crap. Everybody's surprised. You don't have to put the helmet up, dude. Let it go.
I'm putting the helmet up.
I admit I am surprised. Mario, please let us know your thoughts. Not a bad, like, I think he's a great player. I think this is going to be a great move. I just didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming either. That I was thinking it's Sadiq, but they could also, I mean, they have Calvin Ridley and Alec Minor at wide receiver. So this is a definite upgrade to that position, a position of need, a position that will help Cam Ward. I'm happy with this pick for
When
them.
did they draft A.J. Brown? Was that the first round?
I think in the late, like 2020, 21,
No,
or maybe
like-
not 2019.
No, was it the first
I
round?
think it was the first. I think it was the first round. I think.
Well, this will be their third first round wide
Oh,
receiver.
Traylon Burks, yeah, who I think is actually going to end up being a serviceable wide receiver.
He just should never have been drafted there.
Yeah, he was set up to fail.
Mario says super surprised, but it is what's needed. I mean, again, the Titans, as long as the player performs up to the draft, spot,
Yeah,
the Titans could have picked 7 different positions right here, and it wouldn't be a bad pick. I mean, there's still. I think that's the thing we learned last year with Cam Ward. The Titans are still a ways away. They need more talent. And I think if this works, I think it's going to be huge.
I love those Titan outfits. man.
Mm-hmm.
As much as the Adams family has screwed over Houston, I really love that Tennessee's going back to more of the traditional Oiler look.
So is Arvell Reese the guy that starts the?
Yeah, we thought it was going to be a quarterback that was going to fall, but
I
apparently
don't
it's
think
going
he
to
gets
be.
past the Giants. I think the Giants are going to take him.
Well, they traded Dexter Lawrence, so they need some defensive presence to get to the quarterback. The Giants are on the board. Yeah, I can see that.
I think they've already put the pick in.
The pick is in for the football Giants. How do you like to do? Like, I usually like to eat my fries first because when they get cold, they can be pretty bad.
Yep, that's why I'm almost done with my fries.
Yeah.
The rest of the wings, I'll actually save for later on as we're doing more drinking.
So far, no trade. Because a lot of people thought maybe the Arizona might want to trade out of that pick.
Because I didn't want to draft Jeremiah Love. I love them just being so overt that everybody's like, oh, they're taking Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like James Conner is one of those that's going to be mad about this. I think he's going to understand that, he has a shelf life. And he feels like one of those guys. There was the Brett Favre with Aaron. Like, I don't need to teach you. You learn your own stuff. I ain't teaching you crap. Supposedly, Jason Witten was like that with Martellus Bennett. And this is not a right or wrong. I'm just making a point. James Conner doesn't feel like that. It feels like he'll take the rookie under his wings and teach him everything he knows and that kind of stuff.
As long as the rookie Jeremiah Love is wanting to be
Yeah.
successful. And if he's not, then that's a different story. But I think Love wants to win. I think Love wants to be successful.
This thing keeps doing weird stuff. I feel like a lot of the Martellus Bennett thing was Jason Witten didn't feel like Martellus Bennett really wanted to learn. And
Yeah.
so he's like, why waste my time?
Yeah. Which, I mean, he really didn't do too well with Dallas. I mean, he did okay, but he really flourished outside of Dallas. He did well with the Bears. He did well with the Giants. No, that's a little commercial break here. Okay, Giants pick 5. Who they pick?
Avril Reese.
Yeah, I think Reese is the top-rated draft pick.
I think
here.
the Giants are ecstatic right now.
Yeah.
They traded Lawrence for a first-round pick.
Yep.
They can get a guy that's on the line. He's not going to be as good as a run defender, but he's your edge rusher.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have another first-round pick that you can still go offensive. Now, I think Tate was a guy that they really wanted there. But I also think they need a tackle. Well, I mean, the Giants need a tackle.
Yeah, they need offensive line help. They're not going to get Ioane from the Penn State, the guard, but, because the Cowboys didn't get him at 12, obviously. But I think the Giants, if they don't go for line, they will go for Reese.
I mean, to me, if you're them, you go for Reese.
It's
Put Reese on one side and Thibodeau on the other.
and you still got Brian Burns. Yeah, you still have you have a really good pass rush. That was the thing that was going into last season that you and I thought Giants could be, if everything broke right, a sneaky playoff team.
Yep.
Didn't work out, but the thing is, Jackson Dart going in concussion protocol, Cam Scatterboo with his ankle snapping.
Yeah, but I mean, they weren't good before they started. Let's be honest. Thibodeau underperformed last year. Now, some of that could be motivation. It's a different. You got to remember, folks, this is a different regime now.
Yep.
And we can make all the jokes you want about how many Super Bowls John Harbaugh went to with the Ravens, but he went to one and he won one. And that team has been a perennial tough team, a perennial playoff team. And I think he can bring that to the Giants because I don't think the Giants roster is as far off as it was 3 and 4 years ago.
Would you say any team's roster is far off? Because we saw what New England did last year.
I still think Tennessee's is pretty far off. Miami, I think, is pretty far off. I think the Raiders is better. Because, I mean, look, I still feel if Geno Smith had his normal good year last year, it's a different thing. But they're also in such a tough division. The Patriots, I mean, even last year's record, they always felt kind of not – like it was worse than it should have been. I think we all felt that because Drake May was playing really good ball the last half of last year, but they just weren't winning games and they were losing in crappy ways. They were trying to, have 21-point comebacks, falling just short and all that. Studio Dog is so into you right now.
Oh, hey, sweetie. Can I give Studio Dog a fry?
Oh, yeah. She probably won't eat it because she normally eats protein first.
I like it. Healthy. Let's see here. Oh, trade. Number 6 overall.
Who?
So it's I haven't heard.
That's might be why they're having the extended timeout right now.
So on YouTube, it looks like we have almost 3,000 people listening.
Yeah, looks like it.
Thank you. Okay, wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's not a trade.
Well, no, number 6. Number 6.
That's the Browns. Is it the Cowboys?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs that traded up.
What?
The Kansas City Chiefs have traded with the Browns for the 6th pick. I don't know the rest of the details yet.
So they probably traded both first-round picks. I wonder who the Chiefs want. Tyson? Mawanoa?
Whoa. The Chiefs. See, Dallas could have done this.
Go ahead.
The Chiefs trade for the number 6 pick. In exchange, they give the Browns the 9th, the 74th, and the 148th.
Oh, damn it, Jerry. What?
That tells
Cowboys
me
could offered better for that.
Cleveland wanted somebody that got drafted. That tells me that. They wanted Carnell Tate.
It must have been Tate because they needed.
Or Jeremiah Love.
No, because they have Judkins. They're fine at running back. What? Reese goes
Arvell
to the
Reese
Giants.
goes to the Giants.
Great pick for the Giants. The Browns have Judkins. They're very happy with him. I think they needed firepower on the wide receiver position.
Mm-hmm.
And you could say tight end, but oh shit, they're gonna get Sadiq, aren't they, to replace Kelsey?
Oh my God.
Oh, Their dynasty continues for another 10 years now.
Oh my God.
Shot if that happens.
Are they going to be the first team with 2 1,000-yard tight ends?
Yeah.
The Chiefs just start playing in between the hash marks. Kenneth Walker in the A gap. Oh my God.
Okay. Give me another paper towel, please. Appreciate it, bro. Okay. So Kansas City. Now they need corner. They could go with Delane. But I like Sadiq here.
I think they go with more, but
They could also go depth at wide receiver. Wide receiver, tight end, cornerback. Those are the 3 positions I think they're going to go after.
God, that's such a win.
Okay.
I mean, the Browns made a good trade for them if they didn't like the pick because they still get a first-round pick.
I'm just surprised it was the Chiefs that did it.
But it just goes to show that everybody was talking about if Dallas traded, they'd have to give up both first rounds. They didn't.
No, that's a Cowboy price. Other teams don't have to pay a Steve price. All right.
I think smartly, Dallas, Chiefs picks in. I think they're wanting, unless something just completely changes, I think they're wanting 2 defensive guys or 2 guys that can start next year. And I could see them going wide receiver or offensive tackle with the 20th pick or guard with the 20th pick if people drop.
Let's see here. I mean, who do the Chiefs really want? Good job on the Browns front office. I almost want to say they fleeced the Chiefs, but I want to see how
I don't think
the Browns respond with these picks.
You got 2 picks, but I mean they're not premium picks. They're good picks, but not premium picks.
Yeah, the big one is the ninth because I think the Chiefs have 2 picks in this.
Yeah, they have one in the 9th and like one in the 20s. They're regular pick. That the pick from the 9th is from, I think it's the Rams. Yeah, it's the Rams for the cornerback trade.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. the great move by the Rams getting both cornerbacks from the Chiefs. Trent McDuffie. I'm shocked by this.
This has been a fun draft so far. I'm enjoying this.
I'm just shocked by this particular trade. A great move by the Giants. You know, it's going to suck for the Cowboys playing them twice a year, but you know, respect is there.
Is your name Diana? Oh, I don't want to talk to you.
Too soon. Hey, great job on the dinner selection, man. This has been great.
Take mine off the board.
Okay.
Take it off the board, get it?
I might have to be a solo act here for a while.
I'm going to save the rest for the after show drink.
I'll be snacking on these the rest of the night. All right. So, Chiefs, their pick is in. This was the Cleveland Browns pick. I am very curious about what's going to happen here. I can't believe the Chiefs didn't do a deal with the Cowboys, or not Chiefs, the Browns. I can't believe the Browns didn't do a deal with the Cowboys because I'm pretty sure the Cowboys could have offered something way better than this. The Chiefs, they get the 6th overall pick. That was the Browns. The Browns take the Chiefs' 9th pick. They take the Chiefs' 3rd round pick, and they take the Chiefs' 5th round pick. So a 1st, a 3rd, and a 5th for the 6th overall pick in this draft. Like I told Terry, they could go wide receiver for depth. They could go tight end with Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon. Or they can go cornerback because they lost their starting cornerbacks. Maybe Mansour Delane. I'm thinking Mansour Delane is going to be the one that's going to be picked. That's the premier pick in the top 10. And it's also a position of need for the Chiefs. So Roger Goodell's out. He's about to make his selection. He's also getting booed. But like I told Terry, I think he's enjoying getting booed. Mansour Delane to the Chiefs. Great pickup by the Chiefs. I am not shocked, but shocked. I just told you that's what the pick I think they were going to make. Just to piss me off, I was really gonna be mad if the Chiefs got Master Delane.
Really?
Yeah, it made the most sense. They needed corner. Corner is a top 10 pick in the draft. So
I think they were worried Dallas might try to jump up.
yeah,
So far, again, we talk all NFL teams, but we are a Cowboy podcast.
Yeah.
If Studio Dog would get out of the way, Styles and Downs, two guys at the Cowboys, and Baines,
yep.
all are available still.
Yeah, for those I didn't hear, there's still a lot of premier pass rush help. There's still, you okay, buddy?
Oh yeah, she's not.
Okay. There's some good safeties. Downs, the guy from Oregon, who's actually at the draft in Pittsburgh. Great
Dude.
pick by the Chiefs.
What if the Cowboys got Sadiq? I would not be mad.
I wouldn't be mad for the firepower, but I'm like, okay, the key additions to the defense is the defensive coordinator, and then a couple of solid guys like PJ Locke, Jalen Thompson.
Oh no, I'm just saying though. I genuinely believe that Kenyon Sadiq is a guy that will be a evolutionary tight end. Like,
I mean, like I told you, like Shannon Sharp is the closest thing I could think of as far as the athleticism and explosiveness,
I think
playmaking.
he's bigger than Sharp too, and he can block.
I can't wait to see where he goes. If it's the Eagles, I'm gonna down a bottle, and I have a bottle here.
No, they got Dallas Goddard. They're happy. Remember, they drafted him because they kept in front of Dallas.
Goddard's on the other side of 30, I
I
think.
feel like
at
we
this
need
point.
to. Ooh, I'm doing oranges.
Oh, are we doing a shot?
Oh, you don't have to. If you're a little bitch, it's fine. Hey, 3,000 people. Thanks for joining
I'm
us.
an
here.
alpha male-ish.
I can't. I was telling you some people on some of the Facebook, and it's older, get off my lawn type guys, but talk about don't you wish when the draft was only in New York on Saturday? No, this is awesome. Yeah, the first round still takes too long, but screw it. It's Thursday night happy hour. This
This is more of a show than anything.
this gives us an excuse to drink that we would already use for a happy hour.
Yeah, exactly. They weren't on him. Sneaky links.
That's interesting, though, hearing that the Chiefs really didn't talk to him a lot.
I like it.
I think the whole pre-draft stuff gets a little overrated sometimes. Sometimes you don't need to bring a guy in. Maybe you have a coach that was on his team that your program, your franchise is connected with, and you get, tell us about him. I think this is a great move for the Chiefs. That was the one. It's funny how the Rams took their one weakness and fixed it by making the Chiefs have a weakness. This gives them one more back.
Okay,
So
Commanders do need to get a receiver. I really think they go with Jordan Tyson.
Tyson, the Arizona State.
Yeah. So Tyson from Arizona State or McCollum. Because if you look at their depth chart,
By the way, dude, congrats. You got the Kansas City pick right.
Oh, okay. They did?
Yeah, see? Hey, let me take that.
Yeah, you need to move this up.
Well, I can't move that up. It's a page, and unfortunately,
I got black cherry.
the
blackest of cherries.
I love black cherry.
I bet you do.
Summer Creek, call me. I will leave every.
Oh, Jerome Bettis.
Wait.
The bus. Looks like he lost a little bit of LBs.
But wait.
What?
Oh. Yeah, for some reason, the way this is doing now, it won't let me. There we go. We'll play it right now for now. Yeah, it's funny. You had Kansas City taking Delaney in their natural 9th pick.
Oh, funny. Yeah, Bettis looked like he lost a little bit of weight.
Oh, yeah. He's one of those that he said that, like, once he stopped playing.
Did you know, like, he was a bigger back, not the, like, sculpted or anything, but the reason why he was so quick and fast because he took, like, I think it was, like, tap dancing classes or, like, dancing classes of some sort. I've always thought, like, for offensive linemen, taking, like, ballet or, like, yoga or something like that would be great for their on-field success because feet are so important for that position.
Here we go.
Sonny Styles going number 7. Wow.
To the Dan Quinn defense. He is going to wait. I thought Dan Quinn didn't like linebackers.
He got Bobby Wagner. I assume he likes some linebackers.
Now,
Unless they're like first ballot Hall of Famers like Bobby Wagner. So, okay, you and I both predicted offense because that was a clear need for the Washington, and that would have been a perfect for the number 7 pick. But they went with the defensive mindset. They have a defensive-minded head coach. Makes sense. Styles is a project, but he has a lot of upside. I kind of like the pick.
I do too. I think it's a great pick.
And because
pick.
I think it's a great pick because they also got Leo Chanel.
The Saints already have their pick in.
Oh, that's quick. Okay, so you had Mansour Deling.
Just let it go, brother.
Okay. I picked Carnell Tate. Both of those guys are gone. I think. Okay, do you still think they go defense?
Caleb Downs.
That is the most New Orleans pick.
And I think Dallas is going to start scrambling now because guys that were falling aren't. Don't worry about it. Seriously, guys that were falling aren't falling anymore. And I worry Dallas is going to try to reach up and get up and get like. I think they can get Thiemann where they. He's not my favorite,
dude,
but I think Dylan Thiemann inside that Christian Parker defense will be fine. It's not a sexy pick at 12, but
man, my prediction is the 20th pick is going to go is where they're going to trade out of. Wow, that's a great comparison. Brian Urlacher. I was underselling him apparently. Okay. A half a shot if Washington does go, or if New Orleans goes defense.
All right.
And a half a shot for me if New Orleans goes offense.
Okay, no problem with that. You think they reach for the Arizona State wide receiver? Because I feel like that's a little high for him. But I mean, if you like him, you like him.
I think they need. So for Kellen Moore, I think he needs someone that can create, that can stretch the field, create some kind of a threat. And I think Tyson over Lemon would be the better pick here. But we'll see.
Hey, Mario, what do you mean by that? He says, I think they're going to reconsider this. Now there's a bottleneck with picks coming in.
I like that Washington hat.
I like their new jerseys. I don't. The black ones actually are better than the old black ones, so I'm fine with that. Yeah. I don't give a shit about the spear. People trying to make way too much about that. I think they did the smart thing. And I also think they left themselves open if they decide to rebrand from the Commandos. Because I still feel like the new owners wouldn't mind. And I don't mean going back to the Redskins. That's not happening. But going to the Red Tails or going to the Red Wolves. Something where you can keep. I still don't understand why they didn't do that. Red Tails, Red Wolves, you can go with the old school Washington R, and it looked amazing. Nobody had any problem with that. It's just the Commandos. It's just such a thrown together name. No, bitch, it's Redskins.
Man, that's a clean suit he's
wearing.
Yeah,
it is. Wouldn't that be fun if he did that? No, it ain't the Commandos, it's the Redskins.
Yeah.
It's so funny how new ownership. Oh, Mario says the pick is in, but like, no, I think that's staged. I think they draw this out. Yeah. I think they purposely want this. So you get 6 minutes with the guy that's getting drafted. You get to talk about him, and then you bring up the next pick. And maybe the clock should be quicker on that. Like, boom, go. Y'all can pick. We're going to do this for 5 minutes. We're going to come back. I still don't think you need 10, 20 minutes to make a pick.
Yeah, I kind of wish the first day was 2 rounds, to be honest with you.
That's the way it used to be. Yeah, Saturday was first and second, and then Sunday was third through everything else because they went like boom, boom, boom. Showing you where I know they didn't win the national championship, but showing you the talent that Ohio State has collected now.
Hey,
3 first-rounders in the top 7 picks.
The 2025 Ohio State's defense dominated college football. They ran into another dominant team like in Indiana in the Big Ten title game, lost the defensive struggle, and then just kind of spit the bit in the playoffs, unfortunately. They were still a great team. It's just, again, kind of like what Oregon happened to them last season or 2 seasons ago.
He's already doing an ad.
Well, I mean, NIL.
No, I'm just saying he's already doing an ad. Wow. Fernando Mendoza already selling out. He has become too big time for God. That's brilliant.
Unless LinkedIn is his god now.
LinkedIn's weird because it's like half people looking for jobs and then half people posting Facebook style posts over there giving political opinions. And I'm like, why are you giving a political opinion on LinkedIn?
Yeah. Yeah, LinkedIn's supposed to be the serious social media site.
You think so?
Supposed to be.
Oh.
Like where you're looking for a job, you're posting a little bit about your personality, but
Well,
like you're looking for a job.
Have you ever looked at those premium prices? Like they're fucking
No,
ridiculous.
never.
Like $100 a month.
Because I was never gonna pick. Yeah. And I changed my mind because you went defense. If they go defense, I should take the shot. If they go offense, you should take a shot.
That's what you said earlier.
I said the opposite.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I'm still sober enough to remember that I said the opposite.
You're not.
I said if I went offensive, or the
No,
the
what are you
Saints,
looking at?
If the Saints go offensive,
No, what
I-
are you looking at?
I'm looking at our show.
No, what are you looking at over there?
The camera.
What camera? Dude, we're just sitting in my living room watching the draft. What's going on with you, dude?
What year is this?
Are you having a stroke?
Stroke,
a shot. They both go,
I did after I lost in the semifinal in our other fantasy league.
Oh, shit.
It was-
That dude
it's
was
so-
on, the guy that was, that guy, he was on Eureka. I love Eureka. He was David on Eureka.
No, he's in what's that game that turned into a show? Fallout? Not Fallout. Doom?
Is he on Doom?
He's the main guy.
On TV show Doom?
Yeah, on I think it's Doom.
I didn't know there was a TV show Doom. I know the Rock movie that's so bad it's good. That's going to be a bad movie. in a drink.
what was
By
based
the
on-
way, check out our bad movies in a drink. We dropped draft day today. We actually did that last year at about this time, actually. I think we did
Yeah.
it the week of the draft. That's now on the channel. We thank the 3,000 people that have joined us here.
that
all right, here we go.
For some reason, staying on as we ramble on.
Here we go with the New Orleans Saints.
The New Orleans Football Saints, as they're always called. Okay.
Dude, why does Goodell already look like he needs a vodka tonic?
He probably already had one. Probably needs a second.
Oh, no, he's like a benzodiazepine guy, I bet. Popping Valiums in the back.
I need.
I gotta go up with the weed. I gotta go up with the meth and down with the benzodiazepines. Here we go.
Jordan Tyson.
The New Orleans Saints with their pick, the number 8th pick. By the way, we've been doing this. We've been almost an hour and a half, and we're only 8 picks in. I do agree that they need to streamline this more.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. This is fun. I love this. But, man, we can streamline this a little
At least
bit
make
more.
it 10 minutes per pick.
And especially when it's Cleveland and New York making like half the picks.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I got it.
Boom!
I got it.
Boom!
You have to
Good,
take a half
dude. 100%.
Thank-
Hell yeah. Great pick, dude. Let the helmet go. Dude, just let it go.
Okay, quarter shot for me.
You don't get white women. It's okay. You don't get white women. You don't get white helmets. You just don't. You tried. You did well. Sort of.
All right, I'll do a quarter.
Stop taking the crazy ones.
Cheers.
No, you don't need to. You did good. Great pick, dude. I love him to the Saints. We talked about that on our drunk draft. Any wide receiver, whether it be Tate or him, with
Kellen Moore.
with Tyler
Olave,
Slow or whatever you say his last name,
Tyler Shuck. It reminds with
Puck.
fun.
Dude, I'm telling y'all, New Orleans is closer than what people think.
Yeah, there was 6-11 last season,
With
but
a
a lot of their losses were pretty close.
I think I counted out of their 11 losses, 5 of them were 9 points or less.
Oh, fantastic! Kellen Moore did a great job in year one. He did with the lack of talent that he really had. I think getting Travis Achan, getting Jordan Tyson, a guy that can go over the top like Rashid Shaheed, but on a consistent basis, is going to complement Olave. It's going to complement Achan, and I think the New Orleans offense is going to be really good.
Browns should take Caleb Downs right here. Ohio State, Ohio.
That's
Great player.
they like to do that.
But
Yeah.
does he kind of feel like, does Caleb Downs kind of feel like a little bit like Minka Fitzpatrick? where everybody talks
Not
about
a bad thing.
but he never can stay on a team. And I'm not saying it's his fault, but I think it partly is he's good, but never quite reached the levels of, what was he, like a 6th pick, 7th pick? It's just weird. And I don't know. We'll see. I just say,
Yeah, but Cleveland's defense was so good last season. You almost feel like they should go offense.
but who's left?
Makai Lemon.
Lemon or? Well, no,
But they have Harold Fanning.
they have her.
Unless Monken, sorry, I apologize.
No,
Unless
no.
Monken wants to go 2 tight end, have Harold Fanning and Kenyon Sadiq.
And maybe you start splitting Fannin out more as a slot receiver because he's a slider tight end.
And Sadiq is fast. They could alternate both of those guys.
Oh,
There's a lot of versatility there.
It's like having an Aaron Hernandez.
No, nope. Can't do that.
Oh, I love this. I love the emotion.
Yeah. He's like, I'm in a good spot. I might actually get in the playoffs.
I'm going to the French Quarter, bitches. By the way, as soon as the Cowboys play New Orleans, we might not go to the game. We're going to New Orleans for that weekend. I'm
Yes,
serious.
yeah.
We're going to drive down there on Thursday, get drunk. I mean, we don't drink. That's why our show's called Outpray the Coverage.
Yes. OPDC. Or, yeah.
OPP,
Oh,
how can I blame? They can bring my frame in. I just probably got us a copyright strike.
Yeah.
So far, I will say this. I like the love pick for the Cardinals, but
Yeah.
When you go with a running back in the top 3, that's a little iffy. But so far, I like these teams and their draft so far.
Not bad so far. Yeah. I think no one reached, even Arizona when they got love. These are good picks so far. Now, Cleveland's up next.
Does Dallas try to make a trade here? Because if you jump up a few spots, you don't have to give up that second first round.
True, but according to the graphic, the pick is in for the Browns. So
Yeah, but I mean, it also could be a trade too. We don't know.
you might as well just go ahead and give me the napkins.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, just because
yeah, bro. Yeah.
I'm a messy eater, folks. Sorry about that.
I'll do its wings.
Well, per what you
I
said,
was actually impressed.
Since I'm boneless, you made some disparaging, hateful,
hey,
borderline racist.
Hey, there was
comments.
a commercial about Viagra. If you're boneless, buddy. I gotta admit, dude, you and I over the Super Bowl and now we ate nachos and wings and we're pretty clean about it.
Yeah,
We don't pick our foods well for these.
we really don't. Yeah,
We're gonna come up next time with some pho. Hang on.
yeah.
All right,
Just
so
start slurping.
I actually do. Yeah, hey, that's considered a compliment.
Yes.
I do agree with Mario. Y'all could cut this in half. The pick's in. Get the pick out. Dude, I love the draft caps. The draft caps are simple and they're going with the team colors.
Yep.
By the way, did you notice that was the next thing about the Jets? So Arizona had red and black. They had a red hat with a black bill. The Jets went green and silver.
I did see that. Yeah.
Are they going to go back maybe to a silver? Because that was something they had for a short moment.
Instead of white, silver. Okay.
Yeah, that was a short thing they had for a short moment in the early 80s. And I thought it was sharp.
Which is, I mean, I like that, but it reminds me of the Eagles at that point.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm ready for the Jets to bring back the white helmets once a year.
Oh yeah,
It's been a while.
that should be like a
Been a
good-
while. Oh, here we go with the Cleveland Browns. Okay, you don't have to say that every time. That's smart.
Wow.
That's smart.
Outside of like over
Dude, that was
over the Miami tackle, Francis Mauigoa. Mauigoa, excuse me. So okay, I get it. I get it now. Cleveland's gonna go run heavy. Spencer Fano, the tackle from Utah, he is a run defending or run tackle specialist.
Giants picks already in.
Okay. I love it. Good
They're
job.
Damn it. They're going to take Caleb Downs.
To replace Xavier McKinney. For
I
a
was
couple years.
really hoping he'd fall to Dallas.
Okay, well, think about who else they might need. Okay, because they got Arvell Reese. Who else do the Giants need? They need offensive
They
help.
need a wide receiver.
Mauanoa. They could get Mauanoa.
They get Mauanoa. They need a wide receiver.
They need a wide receiver. They could get Makai Lemon to pair with Malik Neighbors.
Oh, Lemons your possession guy. Neighbors is your over the top guy.
That would be a very balanced offense.
Damn it, Giants! Stop making good decisions.
Yeah,
You
stop it.
seriously-
Stop it right now.
Draft a running back. Draft Ron Dane.
Thunder and lightning.
No, look, I get it. I don't know if picking him
Look,
over.
I'm just saying, before the season started, he was the top tackle, but by the season end, Francis Mauigoa was the top tackle, and I'm kind of surprised that
I think both of those, though. Oh, wow, he's already coming up quick.
Okay, I think it's
Don't take Caleb Downs. Don't take.
I think it's gonna be Mauigoa, Miami tackle. Called it.
Good call, buddy. Smart. They felt there was going to be a run on tackles because you know what? Miami needs a tackle.
Yes.
They're rebuilding their offensive line.
Yes, sir.
Here's the problem, though. Miami also needs a safety.
But what's the better value at number 11? I think lineman is better value at 11.
Well, I mean, Caleb Downs is rated as the best pick now available.
True.
Ruben Bain. Okay, here's the thing. Dallas, unless there's a trade or something, Dallas has the chance to either get Downs or Bain.
It's a win.
Does the short arms worry you?
No, because I saw his explosiveness, his power. I'm okay with this.
He's not a Shante Carver?
No, he's not a Shante Carver. He actually has some real power. I
think the draft has fell right pretty good for the Cowboys right now. Because sometimes you need guys picked so they're not in the pool.
Yep.
You need them taken out so you don't get convoluted with, okay, you all right?
Yep.
Did I get something in your eye? Sorry about that. I was excited.
Yeah, you did get excited.
Oh, shit.
Cowboys traded up. Oh, they're getting down.
Wait, what?
Cowboys traded with the Dolphins. I don't know what they gave up. They probably gave up the entire draft.
Wait, what?
The Cowboys traded with the Dolphins.
Well, no, I know that, but why?
Because they are going to. Oh boy, I'm scared.
Caleb Downs or Bain. Wow, wait. So you're telling me Dallas? Wait, damn it, that Penn State guard's still there.
Oh, I will do a full shot if they get Oliver Vega Ioane.
Okay, the Cowboys traded and they gave up the 12th, which they get the 11th, the 177th, and the 180. I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that.
Is Jerry making good decisions?
You wanted to make sure you had your pick of Bain or Downs. You didn't want one to forcefully fall into your lap.
Yeah.
And by the way, don't count out them taking Downs and then Thieneman in the 20th or taking Baines and Thieneman in the 20th. Because Thieneman,
What's the better value right now? Edge or safety?
I don't know if he falls past Carolina, though, because Carolina might need a safety more than Dallas does.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to work another trade.
Because they have the corner.
I want it to be Caleb Downs. I want an impact safety.
Great first round for the Giants.
Yeah, very good. I really do, though. I want a safety. We have not had a true playmaker safety since friggin' Darren Woodson.
Yeah.
I guess, what's his name that came over from Seattle? He was solid for a couple years.
Oh, yeah. I remember it because he was a hard-hitting safety, too.
I can think of his name right now.
I already forgot his name. Just because of the 07 season. How bad that ended. All right, so Cowboys, I think they're going to get Caleb Downs because that was the only reason why you would trade up. I don't think they should have really traded, though, at this point.
They didn't really give up anything, though.
Because they could have got Bain or Downs, and there would have been a win.
Yeah, but the Dolphins need a safety, so they bargained that, hey, we'll give up a little bit, get Caleb Downs, and then the Dolphins can get Thieneman later on in the draft. Oddly, we have a commercial right before the Cowboys pick.
Fantastic.
Was it Chancellor? Was that his name?
No, not Cam Chancellor.
No, not Cam. Yeah. He's the
He
guy.
wasn't part of the Legion. It was before the Legion of
Yeah,
Boom.
it was like you said, 07. But I mean, he was there for like the. He was there for the like 2009. So
He was
played
a
for,
hard hitting safety for Seattle, like 05, 06.
and he like got knocked out by like a light pole or some weird. Like he had a weird incident that happened. Somebody's watching and not being able to comment saying the name. It's freaking bothering me. I'm looking it up.
Just look up the 07 Cowboys.
Ken Hamlin.
Ken Hamlin.
Ken
Yes.
Hamlin.
Yeah, he was a great player.
It's a solid, really solid player. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. He had some kind of weird run-in with the law or something.
I think Cowboys will go with Caleb Downs.
I really hope it. I really would. I mean, I wouldn't be unhappy with Bain, but I feel like Caleb Downs has less questions about him.
All right, so you also think Caleb Downs?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm reading. Yeah, him and his girlfriend apparently got into a fight with two guys at the Seattle nightclub. And somebody knocked Hamlin out. Oh, yeah, hit him with a street sign. That's what it was. I knew it was something.
Which is crazy because he was a guy that was known for knocking people out in games.
Well, he almost died.
Oh,
He had a fractured skull and a blood clot and had to have emergency surgery to release the pressure on his brain.
Okay.
I just always remember it was something weird, but yeah, I'm not saying it's funny, but
why are you laughing?
There's something funny about a dude deciding I'm going to fight with a street sign. What do you think about the new
I can't wait.
Street Fighter?
It's going to disappoint me probably, but because I love the trailer for the first one. But
I mean, Mortal Kombat. That's
Mortal Kombat.
There is a Street Fighter movie coming out too, by the way,
With a lot of WWE wrestlers apparently.
I think that looks good. I think that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I do like Cody Rhodes as Guile because he has the haircut too.
Oh, that's right. This is the second one. I haven't actually
The first one's fine.
I haven't watched the new first one. I love the old ones.
so
I even love the bad second one.
The new first one, the opening scene is one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
The movie's just okay, but I think this one's gonna be better, and I'm basing that basically off of Carl Urban as Johnny.
Carl Urban's a god.
Okay.
No, I'm a huge Carl Urban's one of my favorite. All the way back, Lord of the Rings, Ghost Ship, underrated movie. We're gonna have to do that during Halloween.
Never watched it.
Oh, it's great. It's early 2000s cheesy ghost fun. Got Isaiah. I don't like guys who have bended wrist. Washington on there. You know who that is, right?
Isaiah Washington.
He was on Grey's.
Yeah,
And he apparently.
I only watched one season of Grey's Anatomy. And that
I've
was the
watched
season-
5 because my wife got me into it. I'll admit it's fun. It's gotten a little old. All right, here we go. The Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. 2/5. That's fine, dude.
That's a good trade for.
Because you remember they got a couple extra picks on the
Yeah.
free agent thing.
Good for them. Good for us. It's diehard.
And I think the Dolphins are like, hey, we'll take whoever you don't. If you take Downs, we'll take Baines. If you take Baines,
Yeah.
we'll take Downs. So both good trade
It's
for
a
both.
win-win. It's
Yeah.
a win-win. That's what I want to believe.
The booing.
Yes.
All
They're-
right.
they're not even booing Goodell at this point. Are you ready to down your?
Yes!
Shots
100% happy.
down the hatch.
Super Bowl. Here we come in 13 or 14 or 15 years when
Or
Caleb Downs
30.
is already retired. And
Or 30. And then we're like, why is he not in the Hall of Fame already? Why is he Darren Woodson?
all right, I will say this. The Dallas Cowboys let the draft come to them this year because I think the Dolphins were probably like, because they need edge and safety.
Yep.
And I think the Dolphins were like, okay, I told you this earlier. Sometimes you need the other teams to make the pick for you. And I think both sides played this well. Dallas said, we want this guy. The Dolphins said, we want him or we want Baines.
Yeah.
We'll let Dallas pick. We'll take the leftover. Both sides win. Dolphins pick up a couple extra draft picks. Dallas gets their first impact safety since Darren Woodson.
Look, man.
Or Roy Williams. I will say Roy Williams. Because Roy Williams was drafted after Woodson. And Roy Williams was on a Hall of Fame career until he hurt his shoulder. I know everybody wants to talk about the rules and he couldn't cover. Once he hurt his shoulder, he became...
Because he lost his physical side. Yeah.
And I do think there was a case to be made now if you were to redo it, especially because Dallas was in a 3-4. put him an outside linebacker.
That was the rumor that they were going to ask him to gain 10 pounds
Yeah.
and move out to
Well, because as Bill Parcells said, he was a biscuit from being a linebacker. Anyway.
So was Woodson back at Arizona State, and then he dropped a little bit.
Yep. No, I think this is an A+ draft for the Dallas Cowboys in the first
I love
round.
that hat.
I do too.
Remember, I was making that comment that he's wearing that purple. I'm like, oh no,
Yep.
he's going to pair with Kyle Hamilton with the Baltimore Ravens.
No, Robert, Tanaka.
Yes.
What we're talking about
Tanaka,
is
yes.
they let him trade up. I mean, they traded up one pick, basically making sure they got down. That's still you can trade up and still let the draft come to you.
Because the Cowboys would be happy with Ruben Bain, but they
Well, yeah.
priority would have been Downs over Bain.
Well, and my thing, I was so worried about whether it be Sonny Styles, whether it be Bain, or whether it be Downs, is trading up to the 6th and giving up 2 first rounds.
Yeah.
You now keep your 20th, and you can do whatever you want with that.
Yeah, I really like this move. Giving up 2/5 and the 12th is perfectly fine with me. If they still have the 20th, now I think they keep the 20th and they go with best edge rusher.
Yeah, I like that. Our Falk from Auburn, that's been the real big one. That has been multiple people said that the Cowboys just really love Falk. Mario Scott says we're going to talk about how few SEC picks in the top 10. That's a good point, but I will say this. The SEC is very young. You're going to see, again, that's why everybody's talking about, well, it's different now. The Big Ten's winning because Neil and everything's out in the open. Partially, but also these things run in cycles. Yeah. Like, it's just a cycle in for the Big Ten, and it's Ohio State and Indiana and Michigan. We'll see now how the SEC respond. But that's a really good point. All Ohio State, Big Ten, Texas Tech. Man, Ohio State's. This is one of those drafts you're gonna look back and if you didn't know football, you're just opening up the almanac. Man, that Ohio State team must have won every game and never lost and won the national championship.
Yeah.
12% chance. Again, this is the best outcome I think Dallas could give. And Tanaka, you're right. They traded up, but again, giving 2/5 to make sure they wanted that guy. I think this is better than if they drafted him at 6, giving up 2 first rounds. I wouldn't have been happy.
Now, do you think if they don't go edge at number 20, do you think the Cowboys get another corner like Colton Hood, who's here at the draft?
Chris Johnson.
San
Diego State. I would prefer they still stay defensive in the first round.
Okay.
I mean,
what did you prefer, edge or corner with the 20th pick?
Let's see who's there, but I really would love to have 2 corners to where then you've got 2 guys that could step in, and you got Bland, who all of a sudden goes back to being what he was best at, a slot nickel corner.
Yep.
That's when he was at his best.
Yep.
All right, let's see what the Dolphins do. It's Bailey. Or what's his name?
Oh, the offensive tackle from Alabama goes to Miami, Caden Proctor. The Cowboys never had to make that trade because they could have just got Caleb Downs at number 12.
Good job by Miami.
Good job. Yeah.
And by the way, I did have them taking a tackle. I just had them taking Monroe Freeling.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yes. Hey, good job. And then I incorrectly had an offensive guard for the Cowboys at 12.
Well, but you like you said, in a fun way, that was kind of a little bit of a joke.
All right, I had Ruben Bain going to the Dolphins with this pick. You had Monroe Freeling out of Georgia, which was a great pick. I actually like this pick. I'm not sure. I think he'll be better than Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah. I think Miami, again, we talked about it with Tennessee. I think Miami is one of those teams that they have so many positions, you almost can't get it wrong as long as you develop the player. I'm
okay with this. Alabama made the playoffs, won a playoff
Tanaka
game.
wants to go O-line at 20. Look, I just feel like we've done our offensive line is perfect, and yet we still can't win. You want a good offensive line.
You have a good point there, because I've preached on the line play, both offense and defense, is the foundation of a great team.
Yep.
But the Cowboys have done this 10, 15 years ago, and it only got them to the divisional round. So I get that. But they did it at the expense of not having the best defense. They didn't build out a well-rounded team. They just kind of focused on one specific niche.
Let's bring up a point that I don't think gets made enough. Outside of the 2-year Dan Quinn window, which we can all admit was an opportunistic defense, aggressive defense, beat up on the lesser teams, but also wilted against good teams. When is the last time you can say the Dallas Cowboys had a really good defense?
2018. And even then, they couldn't stop the run in the playoffs.
I'm going 2009. Yeah. Because even 2014 wasn't a good defense.
No.
That
and
offense protected it.
Yeah. They did not have. Yeah. Rolando McClain should have been top 5 MVP that season, because that defense was not good.
Tanaka, you're right. Don't hate your logic, but an injured Dak kills the season. I mean, yeah, that's where we're at now. Wait, well, no, hang on. We signed Sam motherfucking Howell. Sam Howell.
The game changer, Sam Howell.
Sam Howell is going to, no, but you're right.
You would say that Sam Howell is the truth. You know.
Our truth?
Yes, our truth.
No, I'm not saying I don't want the best offensive line. I do. But I also feel, especially guards, and you know I had this conversation many times, guards can be, what do you call them, brawlers. Get those sons of bitches in the 4th round, and they've got a chip on their shoulder, and they're angry. I remember Jason Kelsey talking about that. He was like, I want guards next to me that were undrafted, because they're angry, and they all think they're first-round talent. And he's like, dude, you played at Emporia State. Like, you know what? I will say this. So far, I don't think any team has made that is the stupidest pick ever. I do still debate the Love pick so high. Not the talent, just a running back. But maybe, you and I keep talking about this, maybe we're about to circle back into a running back-centric league.
It very well could be.
Everybody's doing the cover 2s with the shells, making teams dump it down. You're seeing more teams run the ball.
And with the quarterback play that's not the best, you want to protect them.
Hang on, Tanaka, what do you mean? How can we say that? If you're thinking about Sam Howell, I promise I was joking.
It was an inside joke.
Oh, okay. So when you were inside Tanaka, when y'all were rubbing each other,
as I was beating him,
so when you're rubbing on him, do you go, you little ball of hate?
I just call him Ruxin.
He is a true Ruxin. You want to be Ruxin. He is Ruxin, because you have scruples. I don't know if Tanaka does. That's why we love him.
All is love and all is fair in love and fantasy football.
We gotta get Tanaka over on our fantasy this year.
No, I don't want him to dominate. I just rather just him be out. No.
Dude, he's Asian. He doesn't know football.
Only half. That's
that's right. He knows half football.
But so the truth comment was a reference to a guy named Griff Whalen, who was a minor player in the league for 2 or 3 years. But he picked him up
in the Legacy League.
Well, no, just
the Dynasty League.
Well, yeah. So he picked him up in the Dynasty League. He did well for like a few weeks.
Yeah, I remember the name.
2010 Sidney Rice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good one.
That helped Ruxin win his championship.
Or the Doug Martin year where he was terrible 14 games, but so great in 3 that he made All-Pro.
That's basically Griff Whalen. And he decided.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. I forgot about
And he decided to call him the truth. So, good story.
Who won the work league?
Actually, for the first time ever, he did. Tanaka did. Who's never worked at the company I work at. That's my side job. This is my full-time job. But yeah. Rams pick is in. I'm surprised. Okay, is this the biggest surprise of this draft, that the Rams kept their first-round pick?
Yeah, I think so. Because everybody had them trading down to pick up more assets.
Okay. Do they go with Mekhi Lemon because they need a wide receiver? or do they just keep shoring up that defense?
Chris Johnson at cornerback. Well, no, they've got
because they got the Kansas
But
City
you
Chiefs
would,
corners.
would you mind not having a third guy? Because one of the corners is like 30, so he's still got years, but he's
Yeah.
on the. No, I think, dude, the limit to them. Oh my God, a great route runner. That's the one thing you can say about every round wide receiver. They run routes and they run them great. Oh man, dude, jeez, that
Lemon's
feels
a great route runner.
That feels like that's what I'm saying. That feels like next year in Week 9 when he has 1,100 yards, we're gonna be going like, why didn't Dallas take him?
Yeah. Why did they take a safety, dumbass?
Why would they take a stupid safety? All he has is 2 interceptions.
Where's our offense? Oh, good for ESPN. The underdogs are hosting the Super Bowl.
You know what sucks about the draft? Football doesn't start tomorrow. God, I hate that. All right, we will be having a schedule show when that comes out. We'll do it live. We won't do it live when the schedule comes. I hate that. That's the one thing. Like, I get it, but do we need a 2-hour show on the schedules?
Not really.
But we'll do a live show that week, just not on that night. Again, next week we'll do a recap of the draft. We'll figure out the day.
Yeah.
We might do that live, might record it. I don't know. I've been really enjoying the live content we've been doing. We've been getting some really good numbers when we do that.
Okay, so you go receiver?
Lamont, yeah.
All right, so I go with the same guy too. Can you go back up on our drunk list? Because I want to see who I picked.
Oh, is it not on the?
I have number 16 right in here.
You had Downs. I had Casey Concepcion.
Oh, dude. That would be a great.
I just feel like he's a
explosive.
hidden gem, and that in that offense, he
Yeah.
would flourish.
Yeah, because we talked about it on the show.
Yeah.
He has the coach and the quarterback to support him.
Yeah.
Concepcion would be a great pick here. Oh my gosh. The Rams pick Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson, the second quarterback off the board. The cameras were on Ty Simpson right before the pick. I think ESPN was tipped off. What do you think, Terry? That's insane.
I am speechless. Because you know why? This is brilliant.
That is brilliant. Because Garoppolo is going to retire. They don't have a backup quarterback.
Stafford's not lasting past this season.
He was the MVP this past season.
Stafford's not lasting past this season.
Okay.
They don't make this pick without Stafford knowing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not like Penix a couple years ago.
No. This is, and McVay's not that way. Like, McVay even talks about when they traded Jared, how, like, he had to make sure he went and told him, he did all. I think this is brilliant. This is a team that doesn't necessarily need one player right now to be a Super Bowl contender. Even if they don't draft another wide receiver, which they still will, they will be fine. I think this is brilliant. Sean McVay can let Simpson sit for a year, even 2 years. I like this. I think this is going to be one of those that gets a lot of grade values high and low. People will say, why are you drafting a quarterback in the first round? You have your MVP, but they understand where they're at. And also, they understand eventually they're going to have to start answering to some of the salary cap stuff.
Yep.
So you start him at even 2 years from now, 3 years still on a rookie deal.
He
Dude.
waited until his senior year to start for Alabama, so he's okay with sitting down. This guy, I saw him in 2025 with Alabama. He has an arm. He's really good.
I'm going to say it again. Nothing against Mendoza. And I love that Mendoza went to the Raiders with a guy who can make him be good. But Ty Simpson will be the better quarterback of the two.
Also with a guy like Sean McVay that can make him
good. Yeah.
Clint Kubiak's going to do very well with the Raiders. But Sean McVay's already done great with the Rams. And I think
I am shocked in a good way. I know this is going to get a lot of shit, though. This will be a D+ on a lot of grades.
because the Rams are win now. You figured they want to get a third receiver because you don't know the situation with Puka Nacua. He went to, I guess, therapy or counseling or whatever. You don't know if he's even going to play this season. He probably will.
He will. I don't think they'll suspend him. Some of the things he
Look at
did
those
was
throws,
weird, but
I like this.
I do too. Again, I think this is one of those that's going to get early D pluses and all, and then 10 years from now, they're going to be like, y'all remember when the Rams got Ty Simpson in the 15th pick or whatever pick it is?
When the Raiders could have got him number 1. No, I like this pick.
Tanaka says another wide. Yeah, and that's the thing about wide receiver this draft. It's a good, solid draft. There's not a, oh my God, this is your next, Jackson, the Zeba Smith guy. But there's a lot of these guys could develop into really good pass catchers.
Yeah. I'm going to reply to him.
Yeah, exactly. Like Mara said, the Rams still have a number 1 pick. Oh, if Sadiq falls to him. I'm saying this now.
Wait, what?
You and I have said this, and I know we've talked about it before, but I'm going to say it again. I think at the end of the day.
Oh, wait. I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. Raiders against Sadiq.
No, I'm saying the Rams have another first round pick too.
They do?
Yeah.
How?
I guess it's
I think they only had the 1 first round pick.
I thought they had one at the end.
No, that would be Miami or Kansas City. Both Miami and Kansas. Well, unless Kansas City gave up that pick in that trade they did earlier.
Or maybe
they didn't give up that
or
pick.
maybe Mario's talking about a different thing. I thought he was talking about the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Told you. Did I not tell you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the Braves are getting Sadiq.
By the way, I said the Ravens would take him.
Sadiq?
Yep.
Can you scroll up a little bit then? I don't see it on here.
Number 14. Actually, at the 14th, too. I said it would be this one. So let's see.
Okay. I got to take a shot if that happens. Blind pick. Oh, the Ravens. Rival of the Steelers.
The booing the Ravens.
He pronounced it correctly. The guard I knew the Ravens would get a guard. Oh.
Great pick, though. I like him.
The guard version of Jonathan Ogden. He's going to be so good for them. And by saying I knew the Ravens would pick him, I knew they would pick. I thought they would pick Sadiq, the tight end from Oregon, but they lost John Simpson. Oh no, they gained John Simpson this year. They need to continue protecting Lamar Jackson. I like this move. A lot of people don't want to pick a guard this early, Terry. But
no. I didn't want Dallas to pick a guard this early.
Interior line play should be a premier position nowadays. I think Seattle and Kansas City have proven that interior offensive linemen are the premier spot to protect your quarterback. And I love it.
That's okay. So the problem with that, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but the problem with that is you're circling those positions and saying that's the only reason these two teams have won Super Bowls. When I could also say, well, the Chiefs prioritize pass rush. That's why they've won Super Bowls. Or the Chiefs prioritize the quarterback. That's why they won Super Bowls. Or Seattle prioritize their running backs. That's one. So I get your point, but I think you can just do that with many other positions. But I have to ask you this. As the Dallas Cowboys, do you start looking at, okay, do we trade up and try to get Reuben Bain Jr.? Or do they like Falk so much? Because that's the thing that I'm worried about Falk, the Auburn guy, is I'm not saying it's Shante Carver or Kavika Pittman, but he's kind of come out of nowhere and shot up the board, but only really shot up for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't like that when it's, you know what I'm saying?
Look, Keldrick Falk, Hakeem Mesidor, Reuben Bain. 3 edge rushers I would be very happy with at number 20.
Mario, I don't think the Rams have another first-round pick.
Yeah, I think it's the Chiefs you're referring to because the Chiefs do have another first-round pick. So do the Miami Dolphins.
Or did I miss a trade today, maybe? I don't think so.
No, because the trade, as you explained it to me, they didn't give up their other first-round pick.
Who?
The Chiefs.
No, I'm talking about the Rams. I'm talking about the Rams. Like,
The Rams only have one first round.
and by the way, don't forget, edge guy for the Cowboys, T.J. Parker from Clemson. Avion Terrell, the cornerback from Clemson.
Yeah, they could go corner.
I really feel like
I'd be happy with Terrell.
I really feel like this draft is falling well for the Cowboys.
Yeah, so far. So corner or Colton Hood probably is also another. So
dude, if
or
you get down,
or Jamal McCoy.
yep. If you get Downs and Hood, I mean, you're hitting you just locked down your secondary for 5 years.
Now, if Christian Parker feels that he needs some more edge presence, I could see them going edge because that's a better value at 20. But I'm perfectly fine with them going with a corner, Colton Hood, Jamal McCoy, or getting getting an edge. Yeah. So yeah, defense for sure. You and I both agree.
The problem with what Dallas has done this year is, unless they trade up,
Yeah.
there's such a vast gap between their 20th pick and their third round pick, which is like in the 90s or something. It's low. So it feels like even though you're going to do good, you're going to get two defensive guys possibly to start, you're going to still have to go, okay, we're going to have to lock down this position and then hope on these two positions. And we always knew that was going to happen. And there's going to be some guys that come free after the draft that the veterans that the Cowboys can sign and such. Wow, Christopher Hawkins still alive and still able to talk. That's amazing.
That's the bigger.
So it's just, Dallas, again, because of not having the seconds and the third, like a lot of those middle picks, you still feel like no matter what they do, 20, it could be A+, but you still feel like, okay, you could have done that, but you could have done this. And that's how drafts are, though. It's not, you can't be perfect. Usually the only perfect drafts are bad teams, and they need like 7 starters, and they're able to pick every round, and they get 1 starter a round.
Yeah. Buccaneers. They typically are good against the run. I think they go secondary or edge. Maybe Falk goes to the Buccaneers here. What do you think?
Again, maybe Dallas's love of him. I think if they go edge, it's Reuben Bain. Miami guy,
Ooh,
Tampa.
yes.
I mean,
perfect fit.
And again, the thing that scares me about Falk is it feels like Dallas is the only team that's like talking about him and they've been open about it. Like when you get multiple sources saying it, I believe them. And I think Falk is really, and I'm not saying that's a bad move. I'm just saying it just scares me when Dallas with edge rushers are like, we know this and nobody else does.
Shante Carver, clap, clap, clap.
Kavika, Pittman,
Oh,
clap, clap.
Hey, Broncos actually had the best version of Kavika.
3 sacks.
Yeah.
No, Pittman actually was a solid run stopper too.
A lot of notifications I'm getting.
Oh, your grinder account active again? I'm glad you finally got that. I told you quit being so
Appreciate
racist.
it. Thank you.
All right, so the top 5 left is
Mekhi
Lemon, Monroe Freeling, Kenyon Sadiq, Reuben Bain Jr., and Dylan Thielman.
Okay, so
I wouldn't hate it if the Cowboys
get
took
one of
Thielman.
those. The Cowboys get one of those guys by that point.
I mean, outside of Freeling, if the Cowboys got any of the top 5 available, I would not have a problem replacing tight end with Sadiq. I get it. Ferguson's fun, but all they have done with him now is just the simple Dak rollout, drop, and that's it. They're not going down the middle of the field with Ferguson like they were a couple years ago.
Fergie.
Yeah, and I think Buccaneers could go wide receiver as well because they lose Mike Evans.
All right. All of those jerseys, Tampa.
I'm going to say it's going to be Reuben Bain. I think they're going to go edge. That's a safe pick.
I'll do a quarter shot for your prediction.
I'll do a shot for my prediction as well. I'm doing bananas.
Oh,
What was that?
whipped.
Oh, you don't like the whip?
No.
You should have liked it last night. As if you don't know, if you're new to the show,
What?
we're doing little 99 proof shots whenever we have to do a shot.
Oh.
You really don't like the whip? No, seriously, I thought it was good. It tastes like that.
Jason Taylor hugging.
For me, it tastes like that whipped vodka. I can't remember the name
which
of the
I
brand.
hate. Pinnacle.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
I like it better than what was that rum you like? Malibu? Yeah, I like wait. I like Malibu rum more than I like
What is your deal with Malibu rum?
it's just the flavor doesn't agree with me. It insists upon itself.
It insists upon itself.
Yeah.
Do you even know what you mean, Peter? Do you even know what you mean? It insists upon itself.
And I really hate Pinnacle Part 2.
Pinnacle Part 2?
Oh, it's Godfather.
Oh. God dang it.
Nah, I do love Godfather
There we
Part
go.
2, by the way. Just don't
Third
come
one
at me.
sucks.
I never watched Godfather Part 3.
Don't.
Okay. It was nominated for an Oscar, though.
Yeah. I really like this I really like this pick by the Buccaneers. I think they could have got too smart with this. Sometimes you go, this dude is the best available left. We take him.
Yep.
Oh, I love their hat because they're using a pewter bill, dude.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay, Jets with their second first-round pick. I like Ruben Bain here.
Well, he just got picked.
Damn it.
You already forgot he got picked.
I did. Let's just pretend we didn't hear me say that.
I'm gonna.
Okay. So they got David Bailey with the second pick, right?
Yep.
So do they do what Atlanta did last season with their 2 first-round picks and get 2 edge rushers, or does the Jets try to diversify that defense? And they need to go defense,
Do they go
or they might go
corner?
offensive.
Colton Hood, or the other Tennessee cornerback Jeremiah McCoy? Both of them are ball hawks, and the Jets need a ball hawk
They
corner.
needed it. I think my prediction by the first half of the first game of 2026, they'll have an interception.
Do you think the Jets would have entertained Ty Simpson at this pick if he was available? Because I think they would have.
Really? Because they got Mayfield for not.
No, the Jets. Not
Oh,
the,
Jets. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, Geno Smith's a bridge quarterback at best.
He was the Jets and the Steelers were the teams that need a quarterback.
Yeah. So does this bring Aaron Rodgers back to Pittsburgh fully now? I think it
does,
has to,
because like 2027. I mean, Dante, the Oregon quarterback, basically came back for next season.
Archie Manning.
Arch Manning. I
Yeah,
know
Arch
say
Manning.
Archie Manning. We'll just say Archie Manning.
The Ohio State quarterback.
Yeah. So 2027 is going to be a stronger class for almost all positions. So.
Yeah, next year is supposed to.
I think Geno is a good bridge quarterback. So this season they're just going to go with Geno.
I think now, but I'm saying I think if Ty Simpson would have been available, I think they might. I think that's why the Rams made the pick. I think they knew that there was no way Ty Simpson gets past the Jets or the Steelers.
Yeah. I agree. Oh, I love that sea of green. Looks beautiful.
They're in Pittsburgh. What is that?
You know, the last time the Jets.
Oh, it's green
Yeah,
light.
yeah, green
Okay. I get it. I was like,
the
golly,
last time the Jets were in the playoffs was the 2010 season. They lost to the Steelers in the AFC title game in a pretty close contest.
that's hard to believe it's been that long since they've been in the playoffs.
Like I said earlier, the Sabres broke their streak. But I think the Jets should this season. To pair with Mason Taylor. The Mason Taylor, the tight end for Notre Dame, Kenyon Sadiq, Oregon.
Worst place he could have gone.
But look, he's a dynamic player.
I know, I love him.
He has another really good tight end opposite of him and Mason Taylor. If they use a 2 tight end set, what they should do, I think it's a great move.
Worst place he could have gone. I am now sad.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean,
I'm trying to build it up because I like him being paired with Mason Taylor.
But you don't look. I love that idea. I love 2 tight ends, but the 2 tight end is you're not running that offense enough. Mason Taylor was a 2nd round pick for you last year. He had 369 yards, a touchdown, 44 receptions.
Yeah.
This just is redundant. And I feel bad for Kenyon Sadiq, who he will either end up going somewhere else in 5 years and becoming a all pro. This is like when Buffalo took, what's his name? A couple years ago, Knox or whatever one. I know there's two of
They
them.
had Dawson Knox. Oh, Dalton Kincaid.
And they've never been able to separate the two into either one of them be really, really good.
Yeah.
They're both okay. I think this
Skyline
is
High School.
I think
Lunch
this
party.
I think this was a mistake pick. Not the player,
Yeah.
just the position. The Jets had so many needs at so many other positions.
Is this Idaho Skyline High School?
Let me look.
Did Kenyon
No, is it
Sadiq
Indiana?
grow up? Oh, I thought IN was the initials for Indiana.
Maybe. Hang on. Well, I mean, he did play at Oregon, so that makes sense. He'd be from, up there in that area. Idaho, yeah. That makes sense, being at Oregon.
Yeah.
Again, I like him. I think he is a phenomenal talent.
Oh, yeah.
I just think him going to the Jets is like the worst thing for him.
Waste of his talent. Unless Geno Smith is unlocked, unless he turns into Sam Darnold 2024 and 2025.
So in 2 years, the Jets have taken a tight end in the second round and a tight end in the first round.
Yeah. I like the picks though. I just don't like the teams they go. Mason Taylor is going to be great. Kenyon Sadiq is going to be great. I just don't like where they're going to. We'll see. I mean, with the right offense, I think it could work. I just feel the Jets could have probably used an edge rusher with that pick, another one.
Yeah, again, I mean,
or a corner.
Tanaka says you don't need to go downhill with Fergie when you have Pickens and CD. I disagree. Like, that's exactly what you want, because you want your safeties bailing out on the out routes, like the Pickens and Lamb on the outside hashes, and then you have a tight end running that middle, and you're forcing that linebacker to be a corner. And they were doing that a couple years ago with Fergie. And Ferguson was great last year with what he did. I just felt it got really predictive. Okay, here comes a Dak rollout. Ferguson will get 7 yards. He'll leap over a defender every 3 times and get 15 yards. I just feel like they were really good under Mike McCarthy and Jason Garrett of using those tight ends down the middle of the field. Yeah. And I just would like to see that again. Because you can attack the field, you can attack downfield with 3 targets. That forces the safeties to, you know the rule, make a player make a decision. Because if he makes the decision, you just do that other thing. Yep. If he makes the other decision, you just do and so that's the only reason. And again, I think they can do that with Ferguson. I just wish they would.
And I love a talented tight end like these guys because they're faster than a linebacker and they're bigger than a safety. That's a competitive advantage right there.
All right, Detroit's up next, and I got to say, Monroe Freeling feels perfect there. They need another tackle to put on the other side with what's his name gone.
Decker.
I love the fact that everybody trashed him for the Sewell pick, and that turned out to be genius. He's one of the best tackles in football. But the offensive line last year struggled.
Yeah. And that was a strength for them a couple of years ago. Offensive line be great. They still have the core of their offense that's really good. They still have Goff. They still have Amon-Ra.
But doesn't it feel like that door or that window starting to close on them? They got to figure it out soon.
Yeah, this is because the division's competitive. Minnesota,
it could be the toughest division in the NFC outside over the West this year. I think
Minnesota kind of figured out their quarterback situation for at least 1 year. Green Bay, they need some weapons on a wide receiver, but I mean, when healthy, Green Bay is going to be really tough.
Well, crap! Every team had a winning record in that division last year.
Every team had a winning record, just like the AFC North 2 seasons ago.
Yep. And that also shows you how you talk about toughest division, how that can flip, because last year the North was terrible.
Yes.
I mean, there was a moment where the damn Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals without Joe Burrows was still in play.
Yep. Sorry.
You're struggling tonight.
It almost toppled. Okay, that toppled.
I feel like you need to just drink water. Maybe need to give up the ghost.
Happy now?
Well, that was honey wine. That wasn't water.
Oh, it was honey one, yeah.
All right, here we go with the Lions. I think they're going to go offensive tackle.
Monroe Freeling. I like this.
Freeling or I can't think of his name right now.
I think Falk.
You just want Falk so Dallas doesn't take him.
Keldrick Fox.
They do need an edge rusher. I mean, the Lions do. They need to put somebody outside opposite of Hutchinson. They really do.
That's why I'm going with an edge rusher. I'm going with Falk.
Who's going to die? So we're
Yeah.
letting him make a draft pick. Why is he wearing a cowboy star, though? No, look on his lapel. I mean, maybe that's a Make-A-Wish logo. I don't know, but it looks like a cowboy star. See? To the right.
Oh, yeah. I think you're just wishing. I think you made a wish and you wanted it to
On
be
a star?
cowboy Yeah.
Well, no, he literally has a star on his lapel. Look,
Yes.
to the right.
Okay.
Okay, I got
Sounds-
the tackle right. Blake Miller? Blake Miller?
Balake.
This is a guy that had like a middle to late second round tag on him.
Maybe Dan Campbell knows something that we don't. Because
Well, no, what Mel Kiper just said is a good point for somebody like Dan Campbell. He's reliable. And he's an Ironman. He has the most snaps in the history of college football. What do we always talk about? Your best talent? Availability. So you take a guy like him that might not be a 1A plus, but he's a B plus who's always there instead of the A plus who's missing 5-6 games a year. I'm just shocked by it, I'll admit.
okay. If he saw, I mean, okay, he might be a victim in my head of Clemson
downfall.
having a downfall this past season. Dabo Sweeney not really adjusting well to NIL. I'm okay with him. He has the size. He's like what 6'5", 6'6", about 315.
Yep.
I like it. It just
feels like there were other tackles that were better.
if you go on rankings list, then you would assume he would have been picked much later. But if he ends up being a multi-time All-Pro, then yeah, kudos to the Lions. I still think they need an edge rusher to pair with Aiden Hutchinson.
All right, we're 18th pick. The pick's already in. It's the Minnesota Vikings. I think they go Caleb Banks.
Okay,
I just called that, dude.
great job, but like he wasn't even like the top-rated defensive tackle.
The only reason I will admit,
ahead,
the
go
only
ahead.
reason I picked that is so part of what I do, I'm on a bunch of team insider pages.
Okay,
And Minnesota, the team insider said that the front office really liked Caleb Banks.
cheers, because you got it.
Sometimes you just glean information and it works. And I think this guy is going to be
like Jimmy Johnson did in Super Bowl 28.
Yep, the Buffalo Bills doing the shuffle pass.
Yeah.
I got butterscotch this time. I think though that this is one of those guys. He's not going to put up he's not Aaron Donald, but 12 years from now, when he's still playing at high level
Yeah.
as a plugger, we're going to be like, that was actually a really good pick by Minnesota.
Yeah.
Because they need to. We talked about it. Minnesota, a few years ago when they still had Zimmer, they went real heavy on defense, and like none of those picks panned out.
That was one of our first shows
Yep.
on YouTube because we liked it.
Yeah.
What they did, it's just it didn't pan out.
And he was the third-rated defensive tackle. And again, you and I talk about this. Sometimes it's not about who's the best; it's who fits your scheme.
Yeah. And you and I like Brian Flores as defensive coordinator. I like the little vest, like the little Stone Cold vest he got on.
By the way, people listening, have y'all watched the Hulk Hogan thing? We actually knocked all 4 episodes out. Was it 4 or 5?
4.
4 episodes out today. I got to, again, look, it's fluff. They they cover a lot of things. It's weird. They don't talk about certain things that they
Yeah.
should have, and then they talk about other things you didn't think they would because they didn't talk about it. So they didn't talk about his racial thing at all. They talk about the sex tape, but they don't talk about what he said. But then they're very open about how he made the mistake of siding with Trump in public and what it cost his career. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty good documentary. I do feel that there was a little bit of sorrowfulness at the end by Hulk Hogan. Maybe it was him playing the victim, but I felt like there was some of that was very sincere, like when he was talking about his wife. And like we even joked about it. So they were like, so what's the happiest when you think of it? And he's like, well, I'm happiest now when I flash back to when I was married to my first wife and our kids. And I'm like, dude, what do you think his wife, his current or widow is saying watching that? Like this, it's just weird. But check it out. I think it's worthy to watch.
Yeah, I think it's worth it to watch too. It was on Netflix. The WWE has their Monday Night Raw show on Netflix. So, and I think Triple H and Lee Fitting are executive producers, and they're heavily involved with WWE Raw. So-
Netflix is kind of taking over ESPN for the 30 for 30s because the last dance with Jordan was on Netflix.
Yeah, and
Cowboys. That was on Netflix. So, I mean, they're kind of taking over the sports documentary. I will say this. One of the things I appreciated is the people that did not like him, like Jesse Ventura, still were like, I hated him, but I cannot deny what he did for my sport.
Yeah.
Like he made us rich. Bret Hart even said, like, that guy was an asshole, he was a backstabber, but you always check to make sure you were wrestling in the same place that Hulk Hogan was because you knew it would be a sellout and you knew you'd make more money. I appreciated that candor.
yeah, I like that they were able to just be honest, even though they hated the guy.
I want to know what wasn't. I want to know I want the unedited Jesse Ventura because I will tell you what, that son of a bitch. Because I told you he famously on Twitter the day he died just simply posted, "This was a good day." God, that's like the famous Lucy Ball show. Frank and I can't remember her name.
Fred and
Ethel.
Mertz. Yeah.
They hated each other so much that when she found out he died, she was in a restaurant and she bought the restaurant a round of drinks.
Like what? I mean, just because he's much older than her, like what would be the hatred between them?
Because he hated her. It started with that. It's like you and Grant. Like every week you mess with me. Is Grant in the hospital yet? Well, no. Oh, well, let me know when he is. Oh, okay. I guess so.
I just don't know how to.
And then Grant just says, "I hate black people."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so he did have a day of mourning when Hulk Hogan passed away.
He had a week of mourning. That was weird. Oh, that's right. It was Last Dance was ESPN. Sorry, thank you. Yeah, we're talking about they bring up the Gawker trial, but again, it's all.
I think I watched Last Dance on Netflix. I'm almost positive I watched it on Netflix.
No, I think it was on.
I mean, it probably was. It makes sense, but I just like ESPN/Disney Plus. But I almost.
Yeah, it was Netflix. You're right. It was Netflix.
Yeah, okay.
But it was ESPN that did it. Oh no! It originally streamed on Netflix, and then it. Oh no! Okay.
Oh, wait, the Panthers pick is in.
Oh, who cares about Panthers? Damn it! No.
Monroe Freeling.
Safe, solid, smart pick for the Panthers.
They add to their strength of offensive line. I feel okay. Maybe I'm in the so I had them picking the Oregon safety, Thieneman, because
they need safety. They need safety as bad as Dallas, if not worse.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I felt they might go after
Cowboys are on the clock.
Oh, it is 20. Oh, okay.
But by the way, real quick, Last Dance was on both ESPN in America, Netflix internationally.
You and I both went with defense with the Cowboys pick at 20. I went with McCoy out of Tennessee. You went with Falk from Auburn. Are you still confident with that?
Yeah, I would like McCoy better.
Okay, loser takes a shot.
Okay, I would like McCoy better. Wait, the Cowboys traded with the Eagles.
No. Why would you trade with them?
But the Cowboys have traded their draft pick to the Eagles.
Down whatever you have. Down whatever you have.
Hang on. Let's see what they got.
Fudge and Eagles. Oh.
No, I don't.
Why would you trade with the evil ones? Oh, thank God.
Malik Neighbors' reaction to Cowboys trading Caleb Downs. He just got up and like, screw this. I love that.
Wait, what?
Malik Neighbors is on a Giants broadcast, and they showed his reaction to them drafting Caleb Downs, and he's like, "Screw that," because it's secondary.
Hold on, let's see here.
Evan Carter had an inside the park home run tonight.
Oh, nice.
What's the? Okay, that's fine. The Cowboys didn't want him. That's fine. Good pick by him. I think that guarantees AJ Brown's draft
Goodbye,
traded.
cruel world.
I think that guarantees that AJ Brown is traded. But where?
What did the Cowboys get out of this?
I don't know.
Terry, find out.
All my porn sites aren't telling me.
You're looking at the wrong thing. I keep telling you that.
That's kind of nice.
Oh my gosh.
How does he do that? Okay, I don't have a problem with this. They traded the 20th for the 23rd. They receive 114 and 137. They basically got the 2 5th-round picks back. From the 20, I have no problem with that. You and I felt that 20 might be where they trade out because you still have Falk as an edge rusher. You still have McCoy or Hood as the cornerback. You still have guys you want. Dare I say Dallas is playing the draft well tonight?
I'm not saying it.
I mean, when they draft,
it makes me scared.
When they draft quarterback Boom Bangy Poo Poo from Chantilly State or something.
No, Harden Simmons. All right, so Eagles acquired number 20 and 7.
Yeah.
That is a 7th round pick from Dallas.
Yeah.
Number 20. Okay, 2 4th round picks. Okay. Oh, it's 2 4th round, not 5th round. I think you said 5th round.
No, I'm saying that's awesome. They traded 2 5ths, got 2 4ths, basically.
That's fantastic.
They went up 1 spot, dropped 2 or 3 spots. That's really solid moves right there.
Okay.
Now, in saying that,
I'm fine.
I do not like Lemon going to the Eagles. He is going to be a force. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
He is going to be, I think he steps in and he's almost immediately like Puka Nacua, just a reception machine.
Yeah.
He
pairs
works
well with Devontae Smith.
Pairs well with Devontae Smith. Now, in saying that, you can make the case if they trade A.J. Brown, they're basically going into next year with 2 2s as wide receivers. Because I don't think Smith or Lemon is a true 1. Now, Lemon can be. I just don't like my 1 being 5'11" anymore. We're in a different era now.
And 1/8.
Oh, I'm sorry, and 1/8.
Yeah.
But I do like him. I enjoyed watching him at USC last year. By the way, Lincoln Riley's doing a really solid job at USC. I know they're not ready to be national contenders, but they're taking the right steps, in my opinion, every year.
Yeah, he adjusted well when he left the Big 12 to go to the Pac-12, and then he adjusted well again when he went to the Big 10.
He'll be Gray's the Cowboy coach in 2 years after they find Schottenheimer.
Please don't.
It's going to be him and Cliff Kingsbury. Jerry
Former
Jones,
Tech guys.
Jerry Jones will name them co-offensive and head coaches. And they'll bring back Rod Marinelli for defensive coordinator.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, I hated him.
Nah, he made a bad defense somewhat okay.
But that was the problem. I think he reveled in that so much. He always wanted the worker bees. That's why we got
we
Taco
both
Charlton.
went with Ty Simpson with this pick with the
yeah.
Steelers.
I don't think that's happening.
I think they go with Keldrick Falk.
You're just trying to get rid of Cowboys.
Get rid of him already.
What do they need?
What's?
I think they go Thinman.
Wait, what is he
Is
doing?
it Thinman?
Lemons. I think he's on something.
I don't like these immediate interviews. Oh, he's looking at the Eagle fans.
I don't know what that means, but okay. She's like, okay, next pick.
It's like, hey, Ricky Bobby, I don't know what to do with my hand. Just put him down, Ricky. I don't know what to do. All right, so I think the...
you think the Terry Brad Pitts are going to pick...
I think it's Dylan Thielman. Is it Thielman?
Thielman?
Theismann?
When was the last time they had a white secondary player? Exactly. So it's gonna be Keldrick Falk.
No, they really don't need an edge rusher, dude.
I don't think they need a safety.
No, they do. They need. I mean, they lost the Super Bowl because they didn't have the safety last year. Do you not remember that key moment?
They lost. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. You're right. You are.
When Tim Tebow threw over the top over Ryan Clark. Oh no, Ryan Clark couldn't be there because he had sickle cell anemia. Nobody ever talks about that part of that.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Ryan Clark wasn't there. God, he was. Oh,
wait, what? What's going on here?
Oh, it's Queen. By the way,
okay.
all the talk about Jerry Jones in Dallas, when Dallas picked their pick in the first round in Dallas, when we were there, there was none of this. It was just like, and Roger Goodell came out and said, and the Dallas Cowboys.
It's all gone downhill.
Select Deshaun Lee of this era, who
Leighton Vander
will be hurt. I was so happy.
And
with
there was
pick.
like a 1 second moment of silence. And then people reacted.
I'm pretty sure you could hear me screaming yes because I told you that's who they were picking. I told you the week before that's who they were picking. Yeah. And I still contend if he wouldn't have got hurt, he was really good. Well, hello. Is that Diana Rossini? Is she now a Steeler fan? Mike McCarthy getting some. Oh, is that it? Is Diana Rossini like... she's
going around the entire...
Is she like, what's her name from Bull Durham? Every year she sleeps with a different coach.
30 for 30. 30
Susan
for 30.
Sarandon.
30 for 30. 30 for 30.
Every year she picks a different... I'd never sleep with a guy who's not a high RBI unless he's a glove man up the middle.
Okay, I like this. 10-7, 10-7, 10-7.
Wait, teams can be 10-7?
Teams not named Dallas.
14-3 right now, baby. We got our future Roy Williams that saved. Oh, wait, son of a bitch.
Just don't get hurt. Okay, they're all coming out here. Oh, boy.
I always like that joke that Roger Goodell brings out the hometown people so that nobody will boo him.
Yeah.
Because remember at Dallas when he came out, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Feels like the draft, it started slow, but it's picked up steam in the last. I feel like more teams know what they want before they go with it. I feel like you're going to see, I think Pittsburgh's going to be safe. Honestly, I think they're going to pick an offensive lineman or a defensive guy. That's a good pick. That is a good pick.
Max Ahanator is a guy that kind of climbed up the rankings over the past few seasons, past few games. Sorry.
And he fits that Mike McCarthy, Pittsburgh, Mauler tackle. I like this. I think this is a really solid pick. I think Aaron Rodgers is back next year.
Hey, Aaron's going to be very happy about this.
And I think that I actually believe Mike McCarthy and Aaron when they talk about that, like their whole feud just got really blown up. Like it wasn't ever about them. It was Aaron Rodgers getting frustrated with the organization. Yeah. I still contend that Pittsburgh's going to have a really big bounce back season this year, as long as Rodgers stays healthy.
I mean, you kind of saw signs the last couple of seasons, even with Russell Wilson. They were, I think, 8-2 at one point. They just had a big slide.
We can make the case that when the Cowboys played them, they switched out. Justin Fields should have been starting that game.
Yeah.
He was 2-0 or 2-1 as a starter, and they went to Russell. And he didn't play bad against Dallas, but it was like, why did you do that? There was no need for that. Justin Fields started out well. I will die on the hill that Justin Fields will eventually have a resurrection moment.
I would be happy with that.
The Tommy Maddox of the 2020s.
Who,
by the way, you know where he played high school ball, right?
Where? Oh, this dude's sagging. Okay,
this is
hilarious.
That's not just sagging. That's
Hilarious. Okay.
So you're gonna love where Tommy Maddox played. One of your favorite
Bell?
schools, LD Bell.
Yeah.
One of your favorite schools.
Mm.
Or are they the Blue Raiders, right?
They were definitely blue for sure.
Yeah, I think they're the Blue Raiders.
There's a lot of blue.
Oh my God, dude! Oh, he's crying. He's a little bitch. Come on, dude. I'd fight you.
Famous last words.
All the white MAGA guys. That'd be me. No, I think this is a really good, solid, safe draft by the Steelers. Look, Mikey's lost some weight, dude.
That's what he did in year one with the Cowboys too.
Well, I mean, he lived in Dallas with all the Mexican food.
Yeah, I mean, queso, margaritas. I don't blame him for his time, but like in Pittsburgh, they have sandwiches and chips.
Oh, dude, Pittsburgh has some underrated food, dude.
Yeah.
I know he'll get lumped into didn't get to the second round, but you and I have talked about this. I had no problem with Mike McCarthy as the head coach of the Cowboys after the first year. The first year, he was trying so hard to prove all these things he said, but when he just relaxed and became the coach, they were perfectly fine. All right, so the Chargers. Do the Chargers go offensive line?
The pick is in. If they go offensive line, it has to be a guard.
I think I had them taking.
They already have the tackles.
Yeah, but they're both.
Denzel Boston.
I think I had them taking a tackle.
They got Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt, unless they're going to move one of them inside, or they pick up a tackle that can do tackle and guard play.
Yeah, I haven't taken Proctor. You haven't taken Proctor too, actually.
Who already got picked, right?
Yeah, but he could play guard or tackle,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you could have started him at guard, and then when Alt or
And
the
that's the
Slater
reason why-
retires, you kick him out.
Okay. I think the Chargers go Denzel Boston. Who do you think?
I
Go
think
ahead.
they're going to go edge.
Okay.
Akeem Mesidor,
Mesidor.
which
okay.
sucks.
So,
I think Dallas kind of was in play. I'm telling you, Dallas is going to take Falk.
Boston, Mesidor. Let's go.
I like that. I'll do it with you.
Nope, you won. Peaches.
Okay.
Actually got a good one, huh?
Well, yeah, that's a really good one. Peaches. So here's the thing. Why do drinking games mean you win when you don't drink? When the whole point of you doing a drinking game is to drink.
Well, I really don't want to have 99, but
99 problems, but a proof ain't one.
Oh.
No, I would have liked him to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I think this is a guy, he's a Tony Tolbert style. He's not going to get 19 sacks, but you're going to look at his career in 10 years, and every year he's going to be at 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. He's just going to be that consistent guy.
Tanaka brings a good point.
Mm-hmm.
The injury issues with the Chargers last season. Yeah, the Chargers, much like
Well, didn't Slater like sign his deal and like the next day or 2 days later shred his knee?
Yeah.
Like just the worst luck
And
possible.
then Joe
dude.
Alt got hurt, and then it got hurt again during the season, and he was out for the whole.
Oh, the Cowboys are on the clock.
Yep. They are at 4 minutes. Oh, wow. Why is this so quick?
Dude, Jared McCoy. I don't hate two secondary guys.
Okay, so you say McCoy. I'll be happy
Keldrick
with
Falk.
I'm going to go with Falk. You go with McCoy.
By the way, for all the talk about Falk, I don't want to make it sound like he's 100% of projection. He's ranked as the fourth best at his position.
Yeah.
It's just his name wasn't brought up until recently.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with McCoy. I
hello,
will.
Steeler fans.
Oh, hello. I will believe in the Falk. If they draft Falk, I will be fine with that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of time going off on this. Are we about to see a trade?
No. Or a non-pick like the Vikings.
Do you know that the Dallas almost did that the very next year?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, 2000. What was that? 2006 when the Chiefs and
or it was
Minnesota?
some of in the mid 2000s.
The very next year, Dallas almost didn't. They got away with it by a technicality because I guess the phone system, that was still when they did the helmet phones.
Oh, yeah.
And the phone system died, so the guy was like running up to the podium to give the pick.
Oh, okay.
I would be, you know what? I will trust in Christian Parker. If Christian Parker says Keldrick Falk is a guy that I think we're going to do good, I will believe that.
Okay.
Because Jason Garrett Mike McCarthy both picked terrible defensive coordinators their first year, and then got really. Well, I don't hate Rod Marinelli. I just felt like sometimes he leaned in too much with the lunch pail guys and chose that over talent. But they got him, and he was really solid. He did what he could, and then of course Dan Quinn was Mike McCarthy's second draft choice. And well, we can talk about how that defense was paper tiger, but it still was the best defense since 2009 for the Cowboys.
Yeah, it was the best defense that we had in a while.
The problem was that defense is once a team figured you out or your offense wasn't going balls to the wall, they just knew, oh, we'll just run on you.
Yeah, the run defense was pretty terrible in that scheme.
Yeah, because we had a safety playing middle linebacker.
Yeah.
That's why I'm really
Marquise
shocked.
Bell.
I'm really shocked that Quinn went with Sonny Styles. Like, I feel like that's Dan Quinn's learned a lesson. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
And I know he had Bobby Wagner in Seattle, but he ran a different. Seattle wasn't predicated on pass rush. Like, they were built from the back to the front. I know Michael.
Legion of Boom.
I know Michael Bennett was great there, but I think he was great because the Legion of Boom and the linebackers. And maybe that was just a situation in Dallas where sometimes you got to give up something to get something. And to be fair, at one point, Micah Parsons was supposed to be a tweener. I still feel the biggest mistake Dallas did was just make him a pass rush only.
I think you're right.
Pick us in. The Cowboys are not trading.
I'm happy.
The Dallas Cowboys have checked Emmitt Smith and James Francis.
James Francis.
I know that's who the guy they're supposed to get.
Hey, he was a solid player.
Again, nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about the greatness of Jimmy Johnson. And he was great.
Yeah.
He wanted James Francis. He got picked. They pivoted. Sometimes the pivot is the best pick.
Just like the pivot pod.
Oh, is this 911 Austin? There's like 72 911s.
Okay.
I think it's LA. Yeah, it's LA. Yeah, did you know that? There's a 911 LA. There's a 911 Austin. One of the 911s. Now, you know what 911 is, right?
I mean, you call it when there's an emergency.
Cops, firefighters, that stuff, right?
Yeah.
One of the 911s this year, they go into space.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. They
thought you
go
were
into space.
kidding.
They go into space.
I guess the 99s are kicking in. Not with you, but with the producers of 99.
911.
Yeah, 911.
Hear me out.
911 Milky Way.
Space.
Yeah. Wait, just hear me out. 911.
I think Tanaka's being way too fair saying the Chargers were down to their 6-3. I think they were down to the guy that worked security at the bank. I mean, I have been very hard on Herbert as where they value him in the league.
Yeah.
But I will admit, last year, I mean, that dude was getting hit on handoffs at points. It was so bad. All right, let's see what the Cowboys do. I say they go. They're going to go Falk, or they're going to go Malachi Lawrence.
Falk.
I don't like this pick. I called that, by the way. Did you hear me?
Yes, you did.
I don't like this. I would rather have had Falk. Lawrence is 9th rated, 54 overall. That's the second round. Well, again, though, trade down and get him.
Goodbye, cruel world. Hey, it's been real. Ugh. Oh, this is. Sipping peaches is better than downing it. The hell? Ugh. I'm still alive, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Okay. What?
I will say this. They've shown 2 highlights where he's a stand-up.
Okay.
No. I'm saying.
So you thinking of 3-4?
3-4. Okay.
What's his size?
6'4". He ran a 4.340.
Wait, he ran a 4.340?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Man, okay.
Let me see what his 40
stop
was.
BSing me here, sir.
I know it was a good time. I didn't hear it.
Malachi Dexter Lawrence, maybe? Can his middle name be Dexter?
Okay. His 40 from an outside edge, 4.5. I'm fine with that.
6'4", 4'5". Yeah.
Okay, I got to remind myself. This is a different defensive coordinator. If Christian Parker, and by the way, for all the talk about Jerry, everybody that's been in draft says Jerry listens to his assistants and coaches. Sometimes to a fault because it's the last voice he hears. But if Christian Parker said, I feel like this is the guy, I got to go with it. I still feel like this is the guy you could have got in the second round. They don't have a second round pick. Maybe it took them a while to pick. So maybe they were trying to trade down and they just said, hey, look, you know what? This is where we are. Let's pick where we are. I have a feeling they're going to get an A+ for the Caleb Downs and a C for this one.
So a B net.
Which is, I mean.
All right. So Browns pick is in. Trying to think of what the Browns will get.
Browns are, again, one of those teams that need everything, dude.
Yeah. I'm thinking, so they got rid of a lot of the offensive linemen from their history, like White Tellers with the Texans, Joel Petonio. I know he hasn't re-signed. So I think they go offensive line. What do you think they go with?
Let me look.
Should go Denzel Boston. They need some firepower on offense, but I think they go offensive line.
Where's the?
Because their defense, generally speaking, is pretty legit. So.
Yeah, I like Boston. I think that would be the best thing to do. Their pick is in, by the way.
And I'd be happy with Boston.
They could go Jared McCoy at corner.
See, the thing is, I don't think they need to go defense. They need to go offensive line or wide receiver because they already have the running back.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. We talk about that defense, but that defense started kind of being crappy last year.
That can happen when the season.
And you're 100% right.
Yeah,
that's a very true point. All right,
what's this?
Oh, that's Clayface, that new DC movie James Gunn's doing.
Oh,
I've never heard of him, so I don't know.
Okay with that.
All right, so we got some CBS Sports, some early grades. Let's go ahead and give some of these early grades. Mendoza got an A. Jets for David Bailey got a C. Jeremiah Love got a C+. The Titans, Carnell Tate got a B. Arvell Reese to the Giants, A+.
A+ for sure.
Mansour Delaney to the Chiefs, a B-. I think that's fair. Sonny Styles to Ohio State, an A, which we thought. Jordan Tyson to Saints, a B. Spencer Fano to the Browns, an A+. Francis, what was his name?
Manoa.
Manoa. He got an A.
Yeah. Cowboys
got an A for Caleb Downs. Caden Proctor for the Dolphins, an A. Ty Simpson's an A for the Rams. Vega Iona for Penn State, an A. It's like the middle draft is really where they're hitting. Everybody feels like they're hitting.
Like what you said earlier.
Ruben Bain Jr., an A for the Bucks. Sadiq, a B+ for the Jets. I agree with that. I don't like him going to the Jets, but that's a great player to the Jets.
Yeah.
Blake,
You're just worried that they're going to waste him.
Yeah, exactly. Blake Miller, Clemson to the Lions, a C. Caleb Banks to Florida defensive tackle, a D for the Vikings. I think that's fair. Monroe Freeling to the Panthers, a B. Micaiah Lemon, a for the Eagles.
100%.
Max Ienker to the Steelers, a B+.
Ooh.
Okay, so CBS gives Lawrence a C.
Yeah, like you said. You said they would give him a C.
Lawrence has the highest in tools in this edge class after the players that went top 5. He's undoubtedly a project, though, who flashed more on reps than he did for long stretches of time. What worries me about this pick is his lack of awareness in the run game, which was but again, new scheme.
Yeah.
You can't, like, if everybody was back this year coaching for the Cowboys, you could do that. You can't say anything they do last year matters this year. I hope they go Boston. Okay. I like that.
I like that.
A little bit more of a project, but I think Concepcion has a high ceiling.
Yes.
The problem is he has a very low floor, too.
Yeah.
I don't think he's an in-between, but I like that.
So I don't think Concepcion is a 1, but he's a playmaker. He has speed. That's exactly what Cleveland needs. So I'm okay with that.
And you still got Judy there. I feel
He
like
had that
if you-
one. He had that 1 year.
Well, I
man.
feel like if you give him other people on the other side of the field with Fannin and stuff, and it opens it up more.
Yeah, I guess I could.
There's a thing. A guy can be a 1 because he's truly the best on the field, or he can be a 1 because you have other targets that the defenses have to respect,
Yeah.
and so you allow him to work more one-on-one.
Who? I mean, hey,
Oh, comparing him to Zay Flowers, I like that. I think Zay Flowers is solid. I think
Oh,
Zay Flowers on another team where they pass the ball more would have way better stats right now.
do you think? All right, Bears. Let me think here. They've addressed some of their offensive line issues. Do you think they go safety and get Thinneman?
Oh, that would be a good one because they do need some defense.
I can't remember what the Bears got though.
Or do you go with Boston at wide receiver because they still need, especially after they traded DJ Moore.
But they do like Odunze. They like Luther Burden.
Okay, so then you add Boston to that. You need 3 receivers in today's NFL.
Do they need
You can make the
offense or
case
they
you
need
need
defense
4.
more?
I think they're good either way.
Dude,
I really do.
100%. I agree with you. I think they're good either way.
And don't forget, you still got the 2 Tennessee cornerbacks.
Great draft for the Browns.
Yeah, I
think.
like what they've done.
The pick is in. I'm gonna go.
I think they go Thinneman.
Yeah, Thinneman. I can't remember. Yeah, let's go with Thinneman. Let's do that.
I don't want to. All right, let's see what the sporting news gives the Cowboys. All right. Mendoza an A. They give the Jets an A for Bailey. I agree with the A over a C+. I think Bailey is an impact player.
I mean, he was an impact player for Tech this past season, so I'm okay with that.
They give Ty Simpson. This is another reason why I love draft grades. They give Ty Simpson pick a D.
Because the Rams are in win now.
But that's sometimes when you're in win now, you can also pick for the future.
No, I agree. I'm just saying that they're probably doing their grade based off of the 2026 season and how these picks would affect that.
Yeah. They give the Cowboys a B.
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 Nope.
I think Lawrence is. It's not. It's weird. I hated the idea of Falk because he shot up out of nowhere. But the more I read about him, it feels like he's going to be a solid player. But I do remember the Cowboys were very early on big on Malachi Lawrence. And again, you've got to give the new defensive coordinator. He has to prove. And so I don't have a problem with it. It's not my favorite, but.
Yeah, we still have some question marks with how this defense is going to look this season, but I like what they've done so far.
They made themselves better. And at the end of the day, are you better after your first day of draft? The Cowboys with 2 picks, I would rather them do these picks than trade up to get one guy and lose that second one. At nothing else, you've added depth to a defensive line that's, or just say front 5, that all of a sudden doesn't look terrible.
And whether it's telling or not, the Cowboys did not draft a receiver
Yet. I think going forward, let's just talk Cowboys going forward. And again, they don't draft again until the 3rd round late. I think wide receiver, inside linebacker, you still need an inside linebacker. You still need a cornerback. And you still need, and I do agree, you need depth along the line.
Yeah. And none of the 6 teams that didn't have a first round pick traded it into the first round.
I will say this. Oh, good point. At least, we still got 4 picks. But I will say this. If the Cowboys sit there at the 3rd round and the running back from Notre Dame is still there, I wouldn't hate that either. I like what Javonte Williams did. Do not get me wrong. But was that a 1-year thing? Because he had a great promising rookie year. He tore his knee. He lost a step for 2 years. And maybe he finally got that step back this year, or maybe just the way the game was going, teams didn't have to respect the run because they knew they could score on Dallas, all that. I still feel they need to add another running back because Blue and What's the guy from Clemson?
Maffa.
We don't know what they can do. Blue looked good that last game of the year, but I mean that was against other scrubs, so we don't know how good that was.
Yeah, you're right. They need depth at running back, so I'd be okay with that. They have two really stout receivers. They got a couple of really good tight ends, so I'd be okay with them adding depth to the running back position, especially not in the first round.
All right, one of my favorite segments on ESPN when the draft is the pro and con. And with the Cowboys, why they pick Caleb Downs. Some people consider him the best player in the draft. Others have called him the safest pick in the drafts. The biggest questions, there have been rumblings of a knee condition in the lead up. Oh, God. Leighton Vander Esch all again. Remember the? No, it wasn't a neck injury. It was a neck injury. And then let's see what they say
Caleb
about
Downs
Lawrence.
is perfectly fine.
For Lawrence, oh, they haven't got there yet.
The pick is in.
The
for
pick
the
is in for the Bears.
The Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. Maybe they go Olin Kreutz at center. That's a guy that you could make the case should be in the Hall of Fame.
we did a short on that.
I think they did. We do one on him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think they go safety.
Cinnamon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's the best one left. Thieneman.
Yes. Great job, us.
And by the way, if Caleb Downs wouldn't have been taken in with the 12th, I think that they would have taken Dylan with the 20th. I think they might have traded the 12 down at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's going to be a really solid safety.
All right. So who's the next? Good move for the Bears. He's a safe pick. The Bears had a great offense last season, but defense, the defense was good, but it wasn't like it was something that could be improved. And someone like him at safety could.
Well, let's be honest. Just like Philadelphia, a white safety will play well in Chicago. He will be loved.
He will definitely be.
I'm serious. I mean, let's be honest. That's a that's a position that us honkies haven't been able to have in a long time. Now that we got multiple white secondary guys,
Are you gonna reclaim it back?
well, I just think it fair. We need now more white quarterbacks.
Has the viewership dropped so you can be yourself?
Not yet. I'm trying to get the right wing grifters to come on board.
Oh, 75,000 people.
If you want to hear why I think Donald Trump should be the NFL commissioner.
That's right, brother.
Sorry, brother, we're gonna be able to do it.
I like those bear hats. Yeah,
The orange brim, I like
Yeah.
that.
They need to lean more into the orange with the.
So the
home
last few, they need to bring back the orange. I even like the orange helmet that they wore against Dallas a few years ago.
100%.
I actually somewhere around here I have an orange Brian Urlacher jersey. That's the thing you never met. I used to have a crap. I had like 100 jerseys. Just bought them on eBay back in the day. I like the draft hats this year. The last few years, they went really monochrome with the colors.
Yeah.
I like this year, they're leaning into the team colors again. It's like easy money.
Boom. He's that guy. Houston. They got Wyatt Teller and Braden Smith in the offseason at along the offensive line. Their defense is already stout.
Wait. So Buffalo traded. Yeah, Texans get the 26th and 91st.
But what?
Yeah, the Buffalo Bills were next.
Trade alert.
Trade alert. And also the Niners are attempting to trade the 27th pick. Dallas. Dude, step up. Come on now. Come on now. That's on now. So who are the Texans wanting?
Offensive line.
But who do you? I mean, like,
Okay, they could do Denzel Boston, but
no.
I don't
I mean,
think
they could.
I
but
don't think he'd be a fit for that
they
team.
need an edge guy. They do need an edge guy to pair with Will Anderson, Jr.
Bro.
No. I mean,
Come on. They got the dude from Minnesota a couple of seasons ago. They got I'm not forgetting his name.
Daniel Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got, what, 2 years left in him?
They're not going to do it.
They're going to take
They
Keldrick Falk. I'm saying it now.
They're just setting up Stroud to fail if they're not going to get an offensive lineman.
They're going to take Keldrick Falk.
You just want the world to burn.
They also could take.
Okay,
They
look,
also could
I'll
take.
drink the coverage is not. Sorry, white helmet. Sorry, Aryan helmet.
Hey.
I'll drink.
Hey.
The coverage is not about hate toward the Texans.
No. I'm saying they also could take Hood or McCoy in the secondary. They do need cornerback.
They don't need defense. They need offensive. They need to protect Stroud.
I'm calling it now: Keldrick Falk or Jared McCoy.
I'll do a shot. I'll do a full shot if it's if it's defense. I will do a full shot.
Full shot defense,
And
no
you
matter who it is.
You do a full shot if it's offensive
right.
line.
All right. I would love once for him to go. It's going to be a guard. You're right. I would love for Goodell to do this, though, one time. Look at the thing and go, really? By the way, this is a terrible pick. You and that hat. I don't like this pick. I don't like this pick.
Terrible
at
pick.
All.
But I take
You traded up to get a guy you could have gotten the second round.
terrible pick, but I'll take the W.
I know, it's fine. I know. You traded up for a guy you could not only have got in your regular pick, you
Yes.
possibly could have gotten the second round.
Another trade, the 49ers trade.
Yeah, they said they were looking to trade.
No, okay.
Who? Oh, Miami back up into the first round. I like this, Miami.
Oh, wait. They had a second first round pick. Did they trade that to
No, they have another one, right?
like a 30th pick or 20? I know they had 2 first round picks. Yeah, they had number 30th pick.
Oh, so they traded the. Yeah, they traded. They traded the 27 for the 30th. All right, and the 90th. Good pick by Good for the Niners.
Okay. Miami gets. I picked Concepcion. You picked Cassius Howell.
Boston. You got to go Boston. They need a wide receiver after trading Jalen Waddle.
I'll take a shot for Boston. You'll do a shot for.
No, I'm already doing a shot.
Oh,
because I didn't pick a guard for Houston. You called.
well,
me.
you already. I'm saying like for this pick.
I got to stop at some point. I'm sorry. That's not for me. That's for my liver. My liver just emailed me like, guys, seriously. Get better at drafting.
You dumbass.
10 years from now, when we're on ESPN. So tell us, Terry and Noe, how did y'all get so good? The drinking was killing us.
We wanted to avoid hurting ourselves.
My third liver finally rejected. The idea for Houston is good. They need an offensive line. But why do you trade up for a guy that you easily would have gotten at your original first-round pick that even then could have been considered a reach? I just feel this is a desperate move. I legitimately feel this is a desperate move.
The Texans are desperate to have a good offensive line, so it makes sense.
And this is why they keep having bad offensive lines.
Agreed.
And all jokes aside, I don't hate the Texans. I want the Texans to win. I have no hate for them. I was 100% on board with the Texans when they first started. I even had a Tony Baselli. I told you I had a Tony Baselli jersey. I didn't like that they beat Dallas in the first game, but I also was like, good. Now people can say, because you remember that year, Dallas, their last chance to win a Super Bowl. No, we were not good. Quincy Carter was starting quarterback. So it didn't bother me.
Eli Stowers, tight end for Vanderbilt. Diego Pavia's blanket at Vanderbilt last season. That's who the Dolphins will pick.
They need a tight end. And then maybe they get Diego Pava as their next quarterback in the 5th round.
Okay. I will finish this bottle if they get Diego Pavia.
No, in the 5th round. In the 5th round.
At any point in this draft, if they get
I
Diego
will drive the bottle back over to you.
I know you will.
I will wake you up at 3 a.m.
Because Studio Wife works kind of by where I live, so I know that's going to happen. And I promise you, I will do it if the Dolphins at some point pick Diego Pavia. In the draft, not UFA, not UFA.
Okay. I liked the first Yellowstone for a couple years.
Yeah.
We don't need 35 Yellowstones.
If the money is there.
Ed Harris
then
is
we
now
do.
in it. Did you ever think Harrison Ford would be doing 2 TV shows at one
No,
time?
I thought he was done. He's in his 80s. I thought he's
There
done.
was a time everybody thought he hated acting because he didn't like to be like he shits on the Star Wars franchise,
Which made him a big star.
shits on the Indiana Jones franchise.
Which made him an even bigger star.
I'm not saying his shits aren't valid, but now he's doing Yellowstone series.
I just don't get like, why are you shitting on the things that made you who you are today?
I think that was his bit. I think a lot of that was more of a character performance.
My favorite movie still to this day is The Fugitive.
Oh, I love The Fugitive.
Yeah.
I actually like the sequel, U.S. Marshals.
Yeah,
with
that was
Wesley
good.
Snipes
Yeah.
and Robert Downey Jr. It also showed me that the cops never get the right guy first. Like in 2 movies, the marshals fail. Well, actually, as Tommy Lee Jones said, I don't care if you're innocent. I'm just here to bring you in.
Yeah.
Don't jump. I love that movie. All right. I would love for them to get Boston.
Okay.
I think Boston is a Jalen Waddle replacement in a good way. I think he kind of fits.
Well, yeah, he's not Waddle, but he's definitely going to be.
I think he could be as good as Waddle.
Yeah, I'm saying he's a different player.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I don't hate that. I like Chris Johnson.
Okay.
I kind of wanted Dallas to pick him.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah, I
that.
have no problem with that. I know the Dolphins probably won't like it because they're thinking we need offense, but I like that. Wait, what the heck?
Everything okay?
I can't remember where I had Chris Johnson going.
I don't see our picks up.
Yeah, they're over here.
I don't have them on here.
Oh, I just hadn't got over there yet. Yeah, U.S. Marshals is a good movie. Thank you, Mario. I know I had Chris Johnson going in the first round. I just can't remember where. Or maybe I changed it. I thought I had him going in the first.
The pick is in for the Bills.
And the Bills are one of those teams that have holes, but not massive holes. You know, like who do you go with? They need to watch Boston at wide receiver would be really good there.
Wait, the Patriots pick is in.
Oh, they traded. Wait, the Bills traded with the
alert.
Patriots?
The Cowboys traded with the Eagles.
Yeah, they've done that before, though.
It just feels dirty to me. Hey, Caden Proctor, Chris Johnson.
I like the Dolphins select. I do. I like both of them. I think Proctor is going to be a jack of all trades lineman that can play anywhere in the line. I like Chris Johnson. I can't remember. I must have changed.
I like the Rangers beat the Pirates again.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Evan Carter's inside the park home run.
All right. Patriots pick up Diana Rossini.
Damn it! I was just about to say the Patriots trade for a new reporter.
Oh, infidelity.
It's so fun.
It's so fun.
It'd be crazy though if they made like just the worst pick ever.
Here we
I
go.
bet they get.
I
No,
hope
they
he
need
makes- I hope he makes
offensive
a-
line. Go with the Utah guy.
Caleb Lomu.
Yes, dude. Dude,
Oh,
that is perfect.
Good job.
Dude, does that not
You
make
called
sense?
it. That makes so much
Like,
sense.
golly, you just now reset the one weakness that offense had.
All right.
I think Will Campbell is better than the last half of the season last year.
Yes.
I truly believe he had a knee injury. He looked different in the Super Bowl.
As I celebrating you, drink watermelon. 99. Hulk Hogan
You want some fried
is
chicken with that?
looking up, no, down below from to us
mean-
in celebration.
I ain't gonna lie, some fried chicken wouldn't be the worst thing right now. All right, so we have
Hey,
one, two,
you got
three,
some?
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now again,
I still have some half.
Utah linemen, they're very good at run blocking,
God damn it.
but Lomu actually is halfway decent pass protecting lineman.
Oh, I think he's a stalwart tackle. You're gonna
So-
set him and leave him.
Look right here. Look.
Boom.
But run protection is where he's excels. Cheers. Good job on calling that, man. You got about 2 or 3 of those. Pretty legit.
I oddly know my offensive line picks.
Okay, Chiefs.
Oh shit. Hood, McCoy, 2 corners, or Denzel Boston.
Okay.
Either 3 of those are great picks.
I picked Omar Cooper with this pick.
I have no problem with that. I like him at wide receiver too.
You did pick Colton Hood with this pick.
Oh, I did. Shit.
And what was the other guy you said?
McCoy, the other
Okay,
Tennessee
okay,
cornerback.
Okay.
I can finally. Why is he in commercials all of a sudden?
Because he, I don't know.
I feel bad for him when he was like, I thought that Marvel's movie I was in was going to be really good. The Eternals.
He was a victim. It was just timing.
Is Eternals bad?
It wasn't, to me, it wasn't bad, but it was just the timing because people, there was fatigue.
Yeah, I enjoyed the New Avengers, not New Avengers movie.
That was kind of a step in the right direction.
It did feel a
Now,
lot like Suicide Squad, though.
the end of this year is going to be the new Avengers movie. The
Is that going to be them, though?
it'll be everybody. It's like the whole team up.
Joss Whedon's coming back?
I don't think he'll come back, but Robert Downey's going to come back. Chris Evans is going to come back. It's going to be like a. So instead of you doing Kang, they're going to do they're going to do Doctor Doom.
I was about to say, Robert Downey Jr. is doing. And by the way, even I know, as much as people shit on that, there is a universe where Iron Man becomes Doctor Doom because he's fed up with people basically shitting on what they're doing. I do actually remember that in the comics back in the day.
And also, like, one of my favorite TV shows that relate to comics, Smallville. There's a comic where Lex Luthor grew up with Clark Kent, and they were best friends.
They were best friends. Well, and they kind of really were in Smallville as well.
That to me, one of the best portrayals of Lex Luthor and one of the best portrayals of Lois Lane, in my opinion. Erica Durant, she was a great Lois Lane.
Yeah, she's fine. I didn't like her.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're done with the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below.
Bring Grant on to talk NFL. Wait, never mind. I love you. I
no,
love
no,
Erica Durant.
Okay. And we're back.
No, I had no problem. This is going to sound really weird. My problem with Erica Durant was she was in that era with the fake boobs, the fake lips.
Okay.
And then she went and was like, I didn't have fake boobs. And there's literally a movie called House of the Dead where you could see she had A cups. And then all of a sudden in Smallville, she has plus D cups. I'm fine with the fake.
It's a miracle.
She a pet on it.
If you
you know what the problem?
make a wish and pray to
You know the problem they had with that show with her was Lana was a better actress.
Okay. Every
Kristen
time I think of
Keurig?
Lana, every time I get of Lana, I think of season 1, and she was terrible.
Well, everybody was terrible in season
you're
one.
right. You're right.
Season 1 worked because it was going off the Buffy Monster of the Week.
Yes.
And so they were fun, but they were all terrible.
Yeah.
But season 2 through 3, I don't, this is too late. We're watching a Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh,
yeah.
in theaters.
You didn't know that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's tue late.
You gonna take me?
Yeah, of course I will, baby. We'll go eat some Snuffers.
Do I get a full thing of popcorn?
You get Snuffers. Cheese fries.
I get the snuffer.
Oh, you get. Oh, talk about that. You got to pay for that, but. Oh yeah, you always have to have your popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn and icy.
Well, I have to have an icy in the movie. You know that.
Yes.
And it
you
was-
actually had some of my icy. You didn't know.
Dude. Icy. We'll make Jenny drive. Oh wait, no, she's the one. We'll get an Uber.
An Uber.
Uber. Do you want an Uber or a Lyft? Is Lyft even still around anymore?
I use Lyft actually. Yeah, they're so.
Oh, you actually use stuff like because you
Yeah,
used to be
so
against
the
it.
whiskey tasting I went to.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling
which
me.
I could have driven home from, but I just decided to be safe. Yeah, I'd use Lyft.
All right, so who do the Chiefs take?
Oh, they're going to take Omar Cooper Jr. Debo Samuel's 2026. That's what I think he is.
The fuck?
the most
What?
sexually driven name ever. Peter and Woods.
I know they need interior defensive help, but
I just like the name.
really,
It's just two words that
Peter
describe
his
you know.
name should just be Cock.
Schlong Jr.
This-
is going to the Chiefs.
This is a weird, like, they're showing highlights of him 2 years ago.
Okay, the 49ers who made the
They
trade.
traded again,
Well, no, the 49ers traded with the Dolphins.
and
So
then they
just,
traded again.
Oh!
Jets are back up.
3 first-round picks for the Jets.
Boston. Got to go Boston.
Denzel
Go Denzel
Boston.
Boston.
Oh, my gosh.
By the way,
Oh, Woods is wearing. Oh wait, no, this is Jets. This is Chiefs. Why are they all wearing white and why is he wearing green? Because this would have been perfect if he was going to the Jets.
all right. Mario says you're both right. Smallville Lois Lane was great, but the other actress was a better actress, but typecast. I agree. Like Kristen Krieg should have. I think it's her name, Kristen Krieg or Krieg. She should have done more. Part of the reason is she had.
Oh, she went on another show and she
Yeah,
did. Yeah.
but I mean, like, she should have done bigger. But part of the problem was is she's one of those that she looks the same age from 18 to now. Like
Is
she
it
just.
is the Asian effect?
I didn't even think about that. I was
Guess
gonna
she's
say,
part Asian.
I was gonna say good genes, but sure, whatever. I don't like the Peter Woods.
Good first round for this.
I don't like the Peter Woods pick. I'm not saying he's a bad player,
I think Cock Jr. is going to do really well with the Chiefs.
but to be fair, it's Steve Spags. Oh,
To be fair,
I don't even know what that is. Well, now know it. To be fair, Steve Spags, the dude's a genius in the playoffs and some regular seasons. But the regular seasons, they're terrible until they get to the playoffs.
hey, let it happen, man. Let it happen. Denzel, this is setting up well.
Dude.
Boston is the best available.
Dude. CJ Allen for the Cowboys, if he can last, that would be the great.
He was picked to go to the Cowboys at 20
a long
in some
time.
mock drafts.
Dude, I don't think he'll last till the third 'cause that's their next pick.
Falk is still available.
Again, Falk was a project until recently. I just worry about the
Okay.
combine workout warrior.
Boston, right?
I hope so.
I think so too.
I mean, I think that's their best pick. Okay, same thing. Same thing. I think both of them are 1A, 1B. Just what you like.
Hey, you gotta take a shot because
Yep.
no wait. Okay, I picked Cooper to the Chiefs at 29, but he ended up going to the Jets at 30.
That's fine.
But you gotta take a shot.
That's
again.
fine. Look,
Me too.
give him credit. Even though we feel Sadiq might be redundant,
Yeah.
the Jets are all in offensively. Like,
Oh yeah.
like Geno Smith, you've got targets, you've got weapons. Because let's not forget, they've got Garrett Wilson still there.
Yep.
I mean, the Jets are a team that I still believe has played under their record.
Okay, the Bills are up. This is the play of the year right here against Penn State. 4th and goal, 1 foot, 2. Oh, he actually he did get 2 feet.
Oh, shit, dude. We're almost done.
Yes, 2 more picks left.
It's weird because how slow the first, 8 picks went.
Yeah.
It feels like And I read somewhere where the NFL was kind of telling teams like, let's try to
Hurry
get
up.
to you know what you want. Like
Let's not let this
Pick
go
and
to
go.
11 o'clock.
yeah. 'Cause I think last year it did.
Yeah.
I mean, it is 9:54, and by the time we
This
get
is
to last,
still, this is still cool. I mean, we were at number pick 25, I think.
dude, we're just happy Dallas had 2 picks,
yeah.
and it wasn't a guard.
Hey, good for the Jets, man. This is like good for them.
There's a lot of ladies I'd like to talk to. In
David
this.
Bailey, Kenyon Sadiq, Omar Cooper Jr. for the Jets. I think the Jets won this draft already. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
That's a great. I'm not sure what they gave up to get
I
that.
cannot wait for the next coach and what he's going to get with this team.
Poor Aaron Glenn.
I like Aaron Glenn, but I go back to the Lions. He was well liked, just like Dan Quinn was, because he was a players coach. People misjudge the what players want to play for guy as that means he's the greatest coach.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. Like even Michael Irvin talked about it. Jimmy Johnson's not a guy you wanted to play for if you didn't have a certain mindset because he would just grind you
Trade.
down. No,
Tennessee. Wow, why is Tennessee on? No, wait. Are the Bills on the clock or the Titans on the clock? Why?
Mario.
Okay. It keeps saying the Bills pick is in, but I just saw the Tennessee. Okay, I think
It's the Titans.
Okay,
Mario. Boston.
Denzel Boston. Okay, shot if it's not Denzel Boston. Let's go Tennessee.
They just changed it. By the way, Buffalo, I think, is doing smart. Buffalo doesn't have a, oh my God, need. So harvest draft picks, keep trading down. San Francisco did the same thing. I think that's smart.
Then you get defensive help because they let the Broncos go up and down the field on them.
Aw. Keldrick Falk's not getting picked, and I feel bad for him. I don't like how they do that. Like, they make too much of a thing about that. McCoy. Oh, yeah, the Arizona quarterback. Forgot about him. I would like to see Dallas try to trade up into the top 10 of the second.
Yeah.
I think you get a third starter if you do that right. No, and at that point, any position for the most part.
Yeah. As long as it's defense.
I would take an offensive guy. I would, dude, if Boston's still around, I would be trading up in a heartbeat for that guy. But I think Tennessee's going to take him.
Dun, dun, dun.
Such beautiful colors.
Yep.
That's not fair, though, because, like, the way Dallas did it, it was only a certain amount.
And they blocked off certain.
I think if you could do the Dallas one again, you would do it outside like they did at that atrium.
Yep.
Here we go. Boston. Oh, he got picked. I love it. I love that. I absolutely love that. I think this is a good spot for him. I really do. Mario, I hope you're happy. I think the Titans did well tonight.
Why did we do? Why did I do that?
I don't know why you told me to do this.
Ugh.
I don't know why you told me to do that. I keep drinking. Oh my God.
Ugh. That's all you, buddy.
I forgot about BANN.
BANAs.
I ain't your holler
You're
back girl.
You're bananas.
All right.
BANANAs.
The last pick in the draft, the Super Bowl champions. I would love for them to go Jadarian Price.
Which is what I mocked them to in other mock drafts.
Oh, you did? I know they won't.
No, in my mock draft, I had Colton Hood.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick. They do need some cornerback help. I like that pick. I genuinely like I told you this, even with the Cowboys, I kind of started falling in love with him because I kept watching. You know, you see somebody you haven't really thought of. I knew the name,
Yeah.
and you go, okay, let me go watch. And you're like, man, on an Auburn's defense was damn good last year. Their problem was their quarterback.
No, I'd say the offensive line, but yeah.
Well, but the whole
quarterback's
offense,
fine. Yeah.
the whole offense, but that defense was damn
Legit.
good.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, Robert Saleh did
Dude.
really good.
Robert Saleh looks like he's going to be trying to hit on Diana Rossini this year. He's looking good.
He's always been in like good shape.
But he's even a little bit more. He's like, wait, isn't it where he met Diana? Hey, Diana, you want to come talk to me? I need to talk a little bit about your A gap, maybe your B gap. Drink a little wine, relax, get your B gap.
Maybe your butt gap. Yeah.
That's the B gap.
Oh.
Why you got to be so? God,
It's past 10 o'clock, right? Yeah, it's right at 10.
it's right at 10.
I can say stuff like that. Feels like the Oilers.
I love it.
I hate it for Houston, but I love it for just the NFL in general.
I still 100% believe. I feel that the NFL told Tennessee either use those colors or get off of them because that is one of the best looks in sports, especially the red. And for the record, I do wish they'd go, and I think they will in the future, go with the red face mask. Red face mask, white helmet, beautiful. I will die on that hill that the NFL told them because they were getting so obnoxious about it against Houston, even though the Texans kept beating them when they wore them. I just think the NFL said, look, y'all either use them or get off of them because that's a great look, and there's no reason it's not being used. Damn.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Pair him with Jeffrey Simmons.
Oh, shit, I forgot about him. Like, he's that guy, if Tennessee gets good,
Yeah.
he'll be an all-pro. Until then, he'll just be the guy you don't remember.
Yeah.
Again, they're talking about how high he can go. The issue is he also has a low floor.
Yeah.
It's a risk reward. But, dude,
Great first round.
yes, you got a wide receiver, an offensive guy, you got a defensive guy. The Tennessee Titans keep getting a little bit better. I still am worried about the head coach. I know the whole Jets thing, but I think Saleh deserves part of that blame as well. But I think you're giving him a really good start with this team.
Yeah, I think Brian Daboll is going to be a pretty solid offensive
Dude,
coordinator.
he's a really good. I mean, he's the guy that Josh Allen to this day says he's what unlocked me.
He made Josh Allen go from 57% completion percentage to 70%.
And you know what? You want to be honest?
You mean to be fair?
Well, now, Noe, to be fair, I think he got more out of Daniel Jones than people want to give him credit for because the injuries to Barkley, because the injuries to the offensive line there in that era. The 1 year they were all healthy is the year they made the playoffs and beat Minnesota in the playoffs.
Yeah, sure.
So Brian DeBall, Dallas Cowboy head coach in 2027.
Get all the way off of me.
And then
No.
they're gonna make co-offensive coordinator Norv Turner. They're gonna bring the dead body of Ernie Zampese back because Jerry's gonna be like, I gotta do it one more time with my guys.
Run it back.
Bring back the dead body of Joe Avazano.
Run it back, brother.
Bring back the dead body of Dave Camp. Well, I mean, he's not really
What
dead.
you gonna
but
do?
What you gonna do? We're all in wrestler mode now.
What you gonna do, brother?
Trump Vance. Mario says this is a great what we need at a manageable cost. I agree. I think brilliant.
All right.
Go Price. Go Price.
Seahawks.
Go Price. Go Price. Go
Yeah,
Price.
you would think. Yeah,
I think they'll go.
I'm gonna
offense,
go ahead and
offensive
go.
line.
I'm gonna go defense just to be different. Colin Hood, full shot. If they go the opposite, so if they go offense, I do a full shot. If they go defense, you do a full shot.
Okay. I don't know why I keep agreeing to that. I don't think I did.
Uh,
Goodell's like, settle down.
he's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Just read what's on the card.
Like Mario said, the draft being over before 11's a positive. It really is. Last year, drug. Dude, stop. So 3 strikes and you're out.
Can't boo him right now.
you sit there like, yay, god damn it.
we already like cheated a Super Bowl out of your team, so dun, dun, dun.
The Seahawks set Sean Alexander, Matt Hasselbeck, and Jim Zorn. Oh God, dude.
It's as a kid say, it's cringe, bro.
It's crazy, bro. Unc. Come on, Unc.
This is
what I feel like if we let Frank be on the show.
yeah, definitely. Also would be a Make-A-Wish pick. You called
I
it.
called
You
it.
called
I
it.
called it. Great freaking pick.
Okay, I'm doing Apple.
Dude. Great pick for the Seattle's. That is an A friggin' plus in my opinion.
Good job, Seattle.
That guy walks in as a 1,200-yard rusher next year. Wow.
Yeah, so Price goes in with a great Seattle offense, especially their offensive line. Whew. Apples is strong.
Yeah, I like the apples.
So the top 2 running backs in this year's draft all come from Notre Dame. The first one already went early, but yeah, this one's really good.
I think he could end up being the better running back.
There's a potential for that, especially with the offensive line for Seattle. I think the numbers could be padded a little bit.
And also, he's basically a Kenneth Walker III clone. Like, he runs the same style.
He has a similar build,
I love that all
similar
green.
run style. Yeah, that's a good Notre Dame look. I always kind of crap on the mustard pants that they wear now.
Oh, yeah. They've kind of replaced them a little bit.
Yeah, but if they wear the like glossy dome helmet with that green, I don't mind that.
All right.
And that concludes round 1 of the 2026 NFL draft.
I feel like teams, again, we're going to tomorrow wake up and then on Saturday and then on Sunday and on Monday reevaluate. I feel for the most part, this seems like a pretty solid draft for everybody.
Yeah, the only big surprise is that the Jets traded back into the first round to get a 3rd pick, in my opinion. What was your biggest surprise of the first round?
I think still the Rams taking Ty Simpson. I think that came a little bit out of nowhere.
No, is that a good surprise or a bad surprise?
I like it.
I like it too.
I know a lot of people are already shitting on it, saying you're a team in win now mode, but that's also kind of my point. You're a team in win now mode. You filled your biggest need in the free agency with corners. Yes, you could use an extra wide receiver, but this is a wide receiver deep draft.
Yep. Boston's
still available, among others. I feel like the Minnesota defensive tackle, that's a little weird. We'll have to see how that plays out. I like what Dallas did. Houston, I get it. We'll see. I don't think it's a bad pick. I don't think it's a great. That's a very much, let's see where this pick is in 5 years.
There was definitely a reach there for sure.
I think it was a reach, but sometimes a reach isn't the worst thing.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we clarify a reach like that means it's bad. No, it's just you could have got him where you were. But if you feel that that's the guy you needed and you were worried, you have to make that move.
And in Houston's defense, they got Braden Smith at right tackle. They got White Teller from the Browns at right guard. So getting another guard makes their offensive line much more potent to help CJ Howard get past the divisional round, hopefully, and get to the conference championship game.
All right. I think we're done. All right,
This
we'll be
was
back.
fun.
We'll be back next week. We will do a draft recap. We'll probably wait till the middle of the week or the end. We'll do it live. I'm really enjoying the live stuff. But we'll reassess the drafts after all drafts because a lot of these, we all get all hung up on the first round, but a lot of so what do you do in the auxiliary rounds when you're filling the secondary needs? Yeah. Like for Dallas, I love what Dallas did, but Dallas still has some work to do. They need an inside linebacker. I still think you need a running back. I still think you need O-line depth, and I still think you need another wide receiver.
And I think all those positions could be addressed in the later rounds.
Yep, exactly. Again, this is not a top-heavy draft. This is a deep draft. But anyway, we do appreciate everybody joining us. We had like 4,000 to 5,000 consistently all night. We appreciate that. We love everything. everybody that's doing. If you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, email us, odtcnetwork@gmail.com. And until next time, he's intern Noe the Pro. I'm Terry the host. This has been the Outdrank the Coverage, third annual live draft? Yes, our third draft.
I think so.
Third annual live draft right here on L4.